to be able to step up? Is it Caitlin Culp? Is it, you know, Taylor Floyd, Ava Miller? Who needs to be able to really kind of elevate their game today for the Boomers to be able to match what the Redskins have to offer?
Well, two that I really, would like to see, hopefully, be able to really get into the game and kind of make it a little bit of a difference would be Floyd and Miller. We both know that they have the ability to. I think both of them are kind of dealing with some confidence stuff right now, being fouled out a couple times and some turnovers and things like that. So I would like to see them to be able to have a good game, gain some of that confidence, but also, just Caitlin Culp, she played again. She just adds a different dimension when she's on the floor, and she's getting more and more minutes each night. So that's good to see. And I think especially against a team, like Liberal, which has a little bit of size, she can go in there and kind of show what she's made of as a sophomore.
That she can, no doubt about it. We've seen it in flashes this season so far, early in the year. Something I do want to note that's very cool to see today. We saw, I guess, when we went to Elk City as ref of the JV game, but Woodward's own Luis Kraut doing some officiating here today. So if there's a bad call, we're just going to blame it on Luis. Okay.
We're going to call him out. I've already told Jason Dirks. Darren Dirks, who's also calling this game, I've already said, well, I guess now I know who I can straight up name whenever there's a mistake. Because I've got a strong back, I can take it.
There you go. No, it's a good crew. It'll be a good crew on that. Luis has done a fantastic job. We love to see, I highlight that because we've had some of those Boomers alum kind of join the officiating ranks over the last couple of years. Saw Hunter Harrison and Cashin. What was it, last week before, for that Ceiling coming to Douglas game. He was officiating with Jason and the crew, so it's always cool because we know that's something that's been critical not only in the state but really in the tri-state the last few years, is trying to get those younger kids involved in officiating because we need those numbers.
Yeah, we have a good group of guys from the Woodward area that, no matter what sport it is, that they are out there, they're officiating, but they're also working to get some younger guys in there. Like you said, Hunter, we got Luis here, Drew Pinkert here in town. Also, we've also got the Yawk kid. I can't think of Camden Yawk, who's actually done some of the games.
Oh, Camden's been up here.
Yeah.
Yawk. That's Dusty's son over at Buffalo.
Yeah, Camden has been doing games all tournament long.
Very cool.
He did the first 3 games this morning, I believe. And, so there's definitely, a young crop of officials coming through. Not nearly enough. There's still a lot more guys.
You can always volunteer if you're out there listening.
So,
yes, get involved, please.
And trust me, when you are wearing, when I'm wearing the gear in softball, it makes you think a little bit differently when you're watching a game as a fan about what you want to say. So if you think that it's easy, go take that test and get out there and do it.
Hey, that's right. See if you can do any better.
Make a little extra money at it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You get to help kids. Camden, that's good, though. I didn't know that because you want to talk about a ball player. I dare any kid try to tell Camden he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
That boy was averaging 20 a game just about in his senior year, all 5'7" of them.
Yeah.
He was a player.
So, like I said, he's been out here all weekend. He did games all 3 days. So, actually, Jason Harrison is the one who kind of, I think, sets up the crews for both this tournament and the Oil Center Classic. So,
yeah. We're getting our plane of Oklahoma, as per usual, heading into some basketball games. We'll have the starting lineups here in just a second as both teams get to their benches. Boomer crowd filling in a little bit. Also got some of the Liberal faithful out for this one. So we're rolling on their second game of the season. Boomers 1-4, Liberal 2-2 coming into this matchup. As we now take you to Troy Hartley for the starting lineups.
Winter Classic tournaments. And we want to welcome Liberal to Woodward, Oklahoma, and we would like to welcome all of you to Shimmy Pat Court. And we want to say welcome to the third place game featuring the Liberal Redskins versus your Woodward Boomers. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Lady Redskins. Scoring number 1, Riley Ryan. Scoring number 5, Marty Lewis. Scoring number
And so there is your starters for both squads. For Liberal, it'll be Kylie Ryan, the junior, Samari Lewis, the freshman, Michaela Mullins, the senior, Camila Delgado, and the senior, Zoe Torres. So a couple of those girls with that size we mentioned with Shamari Lewis, Delgado, Mullins, all in there. For the Boomers, your usual five that we've seen: Bradley Douglas Fisher, Ava Miller, Taylor Floyd, Bailey Nelson, and Lexi Mendel. Your five for the Boomers wearing the grays today, the home grays for the Boomers. Gray tops, gray bottoms, some gold trimming as well as white down the sideline. Get a fist bump from the officials there. The white numbers, the text for the Boomers trimmed in black. For Liberal, the Road Reds, they are the Lady Reds. Top red, bottoms red, it's black trimming, black numbers, and text trimmed in white. It's Douglas Fisher against Lewis for the tip-off. Boomers working right to left in this first half. They do win the tip, as it'll be Nelson taking it. They'll swing around left wing to Floyd. Liberal opening with a zone. Douglas Fisher gets open left corner for a three. That shot a bit off. She fights, gets her one rebound, drives in right side. Shot no good, but Riley Douglas Fisher does draw the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots to begin the game. And they will tag Kylie Ryan with the foul for Liberal. Ryan, the junior, listed at 5'8". Douglas Fisher at the line for the Boomers. First free throw a little short.
And free throw shooting, has been better the past couple games, but it's
kind of played both teams early in the season, both boys and girls. Second free throw for the Boomers does fall as Douglas Fisher on the board with the first point of the game for either team. 7:40 remaining first quarter. So we're underway in our girls' third place game. Boomers with the double team. Do they force the turnover? They do. Near center court as Delgado got in a pinch, tried to feed it over to the left wing and throws it out of bounds in front of the Boomer bench. So Woodward gets it back as Mendel will take the inbounds pass. She'll lead the offense, goes right wing high to Taylor Floyd. Again, Liberal working by a 3-2 zone, trying to get it into paint to Bailey Nelson. That ball batted, stolen away by Liberal, and then a travel by Lewis. That's a good job of Taylor Floyd to get back and play some tough defense on Lewis as she got across center court. Boomers lead 1-0, 7:23 remaining first quarter. As it's Mendel taking the inbounds pass. Left wing to Nelson, guarded tightly by Torres. Now feeds it inside. A shot by Floyd falls from the right block. So Floyd able to get on the board. Boomers lead 3-0. 7 minutes left first quarter. Lewis feeds it ahead to Torres. Right wing looking backside on the drive. Oh, a nice dump down to Delgado. The feed from Hannah McCarter, the senior, gets in there and finds an assist to Delgado.
It was actually good defense by Lexi Mendel. It looked like she actually forced the pass. Got a hand in on the shot and forced her to take the pass.
As Boomers the other way, Lexi Mendel launches the three from the left corner and nails it. Like to see that three-point shooting getting rolling for the Boomers. It'd be a big help. 6-2 they lead. 6:35 first quarter as Liberal will take it the other way. On the right wing, it's Ryan trying to drive, kicks in the corner. Three on the way from Torres, and that's an answer. So Zoe Torres with the first 3 points for her night. Makes it 6-5, or should I say afternoon. Boomers lead by 1 as they take the possession. Left wing Mendel, double teamed in the zone, tries to dribble through it. They're working around to Douglas Fisher left corner. She fires it back right block to Nelson, and it's ripped away from her. Lewis comes up with it for the Lady Red. She gets knocked to the floor, still holds the dribble. Impressive there as they're able to work it out, get it up to Ryan across the timeline. Left wing, Ryan will slow things down at the top of the key, set up the offense. Boomers lead 6-5 over Liberal. 5:50 first quarter. On the right wing, Torres now guarded tightly by Douglas Fisher. Pass batted, it's stolen by Mendel. Boomers push ahead. Mendel with the jaw, feeds it down the right side to Miller, trying to put up a shot deep in the right block, and that's underneath the basket. Rebound collected by Liberal, and it's Ryan taking it ahead.
Yeah, I think she just kind of caught herself too far underneath the basket.
So Ryan gets the right elbow, has pull up her dribble, tries to take the shot, swatted a bit by Mendel. Rebound taken by Miller. Down the right side in front of the scorer's table. Behind the back dribble to her. Feeds back behind to Mendel. Right corner to Nelson. Double team. Working around in the paint. Douglas Fisher gets open. Her pull-up jumper just a bit off the back iron. Rebound taken by Liberal. It's still 6-5. Boomers on top. 5:05 first quarter. It's Lady Red trying to push the other way. Right wing. Torres dumps it to the block. Lewis with a nice move. Spins into the post. Puts up the shot. Nails it. Shamari Lewis, her first basket. Liberal takes the 7-6 lead, 4:50 remaining first quarter. Nelson across the timeline, or Mendel, across timeline. They work it out to Nelson for the right wing three, just a bit strong. Backside rebound, though, tracked down by Taylor Floyd. Fed to Douglas Fisher. They keep the possession alive. Nelson again gets it right wing. Still has the dribble, has to bounce it up top to Mendel. She'll go cross court left side. Floyd, she'll launch the three on the catch and shoot. That's a bit strong. Rebound, fought for on the backside, and they say last touch by Bailey Nelson, and Liberal will get it. 7-6, Lady Red on top of the Boomers. 4:30 remaining in the first quarter. As the inbound, little catch between Lewis and Torres, trying to break this Boomer press. They get up to Mullen, the freshman, top of the key. Her pass so bad, it's stolen by Middle. 2-on-1 the other way, bounces it to Floyd. The pass though off the mark, and they say last touch by Liberal as Torres tried to get it. She didn't think she touched it, but they say she did. So the Boomers keep the possession.
Yeah, officials can't confirm, but I think they're going to stick with the original call.
Yeah, it was close. She was reaching for it. As Boomers work it around. Right side, shot just a bit off the mark. Rebound taken by the freshman Mullins for Liberals. They'll push ahead now to Ryan, left wing. Attacking off the dribble to the baseline, and they got a foul.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Lexi with the foul. She kind of bodied her up just a little bit.
Ryan took her to the baseline and drew that foul. 4:02 remains first quarter. Liberal on top of Woodward, 7-6. Liberal has the inbound beneath the left block, feeds into Mullen. The paint kicks out to Lewis, long three, left wing, and that drops, or they call it two. I think they call it two. Yep.
Her toes were on the line.
And it was 4 points for Lewis, 9-6 Liberal with the 3-point lead. Boomers back the other way. Giving it to Middle, left wing. In the corner, Douglas Fisher. Work back out to Middle. Open for the three, left wing. Takes it and nails it. Lexi Middle with her second three of the day. She's got 6 of the Boomers' 9 points. We're all scored up at 9. 3:35 first quarter. As the Lady Red get across timeline to Mullen. Right wing to Lewis. Drives, kicks out in the corner. It's Torres. Thought about the shot. Instead, they feed it to Mullen just outside the right elbow. Trying to attack on Ava Miller. Hop step into the paint and goes up for the shot. Is fouled. Shot off the mark. But Malia Mullins, the freshman, goes to the line for 2 free throws. Talked about her size earlier, 5'9", not super tall, but she's kind of like Culp, where she's a little wider, got kind of that body to work with in the paint.
Yeah, it's just definitely a more physical mismatch that Boomers have to deal with, and I think that's what Coach Moore's seeing now. She brings
and sure enough, there's
Caitlin
Culp. Yeah, takes out Bailey Nelson, trying to match that side for size 2 for freshman and sophomore going at it.
And that foul is called against Riley Douglas Fisher.
Her second team foul for the Boomers. Malia misses the first free throw, and then Mullins makes the second, so she's got 1. It's 10-9. Liberal on top of the Boomers, 3:15 first quarter. As it's Floyd. Quick pass over to Lexi, middle left wing, almost stolen. Middle trying to drive into the paint before below the free throw line, gets batted a little bit. Able to get to Douglas Fisher, whose dribble is also batted out of bounds. On the baseline, Delgado on the defense. 3:08 remains of the quarter. Boomers with possession still, trailing 10-9. Douglas Fisher beneath the right block, inbounds to Mendel. Rolls around the top to the elbow. In the corner to Douglas Fisher. A quick three, and she nails it. Riley Douglas Fisher with her first three of the day, and it's Boomers 12-10. They've got 9 points off three-pointers, and now turnover forced as Ryan just throws it away. A little miscommunication between Ryan and Lewis. So Liberal with the turnover.
I like the ball movement by the Boomers to find the open girls. You know, that's 3 threes the Boomers have had today, and it's just simply moving the ball around, you know, taking that extra pass and finding the open girl.
And it's Madison Hammond, the sophomore, checking in for Liberal. Will take out Ryan. Boomers with possession. Middle, right wing, goes cross court. Left baseline, Miller trying to drive, and they say jump ball forced on the floor as Miller is trying to get through a double team. Possession arrow gives it to the Lady Red of Liberal. They'll have it with 2:37 remaining first quarter. Woodward on top, 12-10. Now with a bit of a press. The inbound goes to Hammond. Dribbles away across the double team, but then gets poked at, stolen. Middle picks it up for the Boomers. She'll have it top of the key. Trying to dump it below the free throw line to Douglas Fisher. Pass bad initially. Douglas Fisher corrals it. Trying to work into the paint to Culp. That's on the floor. Culp trying to fight for it. We got chokehold on the floor. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Woodward. It's getting physical earlier.
It is getting physical. I want to talk about the defense, though, by the Boomers. They've already forced Liberal to 6 turnovers.
Wow. So it's Boomer possession. Floyd, the inbounder, beneath the left block. Throws out top key to Middle. 2:18 remaining in the quarter. Boomers lead 12-10. Middle on the dribble. Has to pick it up. Now guarded Tiley. and has it feeded to Colt, who resets back to Miller. Tough defense by Lexi Miller of the Lady Red. Ava Miller for the Boomers gets around the edge on the right elbow, puts up the floater, just bit off the mark. Rebound on the ground, still loose. Miller has it momentarily, but they call the jump ball. Possession or gives it to the Liberal. It looked like Miller was about to merge with it, unfortunate for the Boomers.
Yeah, then, another, because of the ball movement, the Boomers had yet another opportunity to get a nice clean shot off.
12-10, Woodward still on top. Liberal with possession as Lewis, the inbound, able to feed it over to McCarter. Gets back to Lewis. They get into the offense. Free throw line. Lewis will take it off the drive. The right-handed layup falls. Good move by Lewis. She's got 6 of the 12 for Liberal. We're all tied with 1:40 remaining first quarter. As it's Floyd, excuse me, right wing to Miller. In the left corner cross court to Mendel, who drives, puts up the shot. It was blocked a bit, but Douglas Fisher cleans it up on the backside. So Briley with 6, and the Boomers take the lead again, 14-12. Liberal the other way as cross timeline left side. Hammond tries fire pass to Lewis. That's off her hands, but strong. Floyd picks it up one-on-one the other way with the right-handed layup just off. The follow, though, by Mendel goes from the left side. Lexi Mendel with 8. The Boomers extend their advantage, 16-12. Another pass on the inbound, almost stolen as Briley Douglas Fisher tried to get it. Ultimately knocks it out of bounds. And the Boomers getting Liberal a little sped up right now here.
Yeah, they are, but, again, I always look about, the things that we have been improving on, and we've got 5 offensive boards today, second chance opportunities.
Top of key, couple passes. Hammond in some danger, double team, and she gets fouled on the right wing extended near the Jimmy Peck court logo. And they get Lexi Mendel for her third of the quarter for Woodward. 55 seconds remaining in this first quarter, and Coach Fowler of Liberal wants to talk about things as her Lady Red trail 16-12. R5 Custom Embroidery. When you work with R5, you can count on a quick, fun, and enjoyable process with results that consistently exceed expectations. Go chat with their screen printers about customized apparel. 817 Main Street, Woodward. Or call 580-256-3579. And Western Drug, 1021 Oklahoma Avenue in Woodward. They've got a friendly and caring staff and a drive-through window that is awfully convenient. Always excellent service as well. 580-256-5586. Western Drug, R5, powering Boomer Sports this season. So Boomers right now on the high side in this first quarter, 16-12 with just under a minute remaining. Been back and forth, like we talked about, Eric. The Boomers able to force some turnovers, the Liberal, kind of keep them off their toes. And the big thing, you're hitting some threes if you're the Boomers. 3 threes in this first quarter.
Yeah, and that was one of the big differences yesterday is the Boomers got some opportunities to shoot the ball, but unfortunately just couldn't get them to go down. We were shooting a lot of them long, kind of forcing a little bit. And tonight, just much slower going through the processes, and that's a good thing. As far as when you're taking the shot, is making sure you're set and getting a good shot off.
So I have a timeout. Liberal with possession. Inbound goes to Lewis, top the key. She'll race to the paint, into some traffic, gets stripped away, stolen, ultimately picked up by Douglas Fisher. Now she'll feed it to Mendel across the court, left side. In the corner to Nelson. She's immediately double teamed as they work it back up. Liberal again in that 3-2 zone. Right side, it's Floyd. Guarded tightly by Hammond. Boomers just holding, working it around right now. As they wind up with Floyd right wing again. She'll attack baseline, puts up the runner, and that's a bit short. Rebound collected. Nope, still fought for Floyd, able to wrestle it back. Gives it to Douglas Fisher. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Left corner, Nelson just a bit strong as it pops off the right side of the rim and out. Rebound underneath, fought for, and I believe they'll get Caitlin Colt for the foul. She was trying to force the jump ball. Instead, they call her for the foul. So that's her fourth of the quarter for Woodward, as we've got 14 seconds remaining in the first frame. Boomers lead 16-12. Douglas Fisher will take a quick breath as Michelle Barra comes in. So Lady Red with the inbounds, and it's Hammond racing across the right side on the wing with 9 seconds. Cross court left side, long 2 on the way, and that one's an air ball. Rebound underneath by Culp with 4 seconds, and then Culp steps on the end line. This will be back to Liberal. Or no, excuse me. I'm not sure what that call is, because Culp had it, and then they call whistle.
I'll take it.
Boomers have it at the buzzer. A heave by Nelson is off the mark, and that's how we end the first quarter. Woodward on top, 16-12 over Liberal in this girls' third place game, the Winter Classic. You're listening on Boomer TV and Z92 KMZE FM.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connections. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi.
The little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on the next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Michelin dealer High Plains Tire at 2220 Main in Woodward.
The Lady Red of Liberal after the first quarter, 16-12. As with the possession, it'll be the Boomers as they work right to left in front of us. And then we got whistle, kickball, they'll say, okay. So the Boomers will keep possession as they try to get it inside. To begin the second quarter, it'll be Floyd inbounded beneath the left block. She'll kick it out to Douglas Fisher, left wing. She'll attack into the paint with the runner off the glass and in straight from the basket. So Douglas Fisher puts in another one.
Get Floyd her second assist of the game.
Boomers lead 18-12. Liberal back into the right corner with Torres. Cross court left wing to Ryan. Top the key Lewis. Double team there. Ryan will take possession back near the Woodward W. Boomers lead 18-12, 7:25 remaining in the half. Liberal trying to close that gap. Lewis has it, left block. Nice little move underneath. Colt puts it in off the glass right side. Shamari Lewis with 8 of the Liberal 14. As it's Floyd across the timeline, left wing to middle. And tries to get it back to Floyd, does middle. And that pass over her head, sails out of bounds in front of the Liberal bench as they'll take the possession. 7:06 remaining in the half. Woodward still on top, 18-14.
Got some Liberal fans behind us. Kind of throwing me off. Used to hearing Boomer fans behind us.
As this Ryan across the timeline, goes left wing to Lewis in the corner. Finds Torres, and she's in a little bit of trouble. They'll say a foul, though, on the Boomers.
I think that's going to be Lexi's fifth or
third.
No, they're saying second on the scoreboard.
Ooh, I had it for 3, so we got away with one somewhere. Okay.
So I think maybe, yeah, because they charged one. They said 5, but it was actually 4 earlier.
Oh, okay. So it's Douglas Fisher.
Yep.
So on the shot for Liberal. First opportunity off the mark. Second one just runs out by Delgado. Third by Mullen. She can't get that, but it's batted out to Liberal again. Ryan, top of the key, three-pointer. That's off the right side. Rebound finally corralled by Douglas Fisher. As she'll race down the right side, feed baseline to Nelson. Back out to Douglas Fisher in the corner. Top key Mendel launches another 3. That one off the left side. Rebounds swiped down by Mullins as Liberal goes back the other way. 6:24 remaining in the half. A long pass sails out of bounds. It was intended for Lewis. Was trying to get going quick. Another turnover by Liberal.
Yeah, both teams are going a little too quick right now and starting to make some kind of some stupid mistakes. So both teams really just need to slow down and, work their offenses.
So 6:19 remaining in the half. Boomers lead 18-14. It's cross court left side, Floyd. Left elbow, Douglas Fisher. Top key, Mendel. Another 3. That one falls. Lexi Mendel with her third 3 of the day. She's got 11, and the Boomers extend their lead to the largest they've seen so far, 21-14. And Ryan tries to float a pass to Lewis. Was that batted by Boomer? No, they say out of bounds on Liberal. Just another miscommunication around the top of the keys.
That's a 10th turnover.
10th
turnover.
A little tongue twisted.
Yeah, turnover by Liberal, and there's still basically 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
It's been a great start to the day for the Boomer defense in this one. As Floyd will take the inbounds pass, gets a high screen from Douglas Fisher. Goes right side to Nelson. Feeds Douglas Fisher top key, one-on-one with Lewis at the moment. Douglas Fisher attacks down the right side, kicks in the corner. Nelson tees up the three. That one a bit strong. Rebound, though, fought for and pulled down initially by Mendel, and a jump ball call. They say possession arrow gives it to Liberal. So Beavers fighting all those boards as much as they can. Lead 21-14 over the Lady Red, but Liberal has the possession. 5:25 remaining in the half. As it's Ryan across the timeline. On the right wing, picked up by Floyd. Top key Lewis, pass a little bit off her hands, but crowds it back. Bailey Nelson with tough defense. As finally Lewis works it to Mullins. Again, she's challenged tightly by Floyd. In the right corner, feed to Lewis. Bounces down to Mullins. Through a double team, tries to spin through. Culp with the block. Rebound, though, picked up by Ryan in the paint. The shot for Liberal falls. So Ryan makes the most out of what looked like nothing there for a minute. Gets her first basket, makes it 21-16.
I think they called a foul, quick foul against.
That's on Nelson or Culp.
Culp. So I didn't see what happened, but
it's a push.
That's her second. So the Boomers got to be really careful with 3 girls with 2 fouls already.
And it gives Liberal his possession right back, 21-16. Lady Red trails as Ryan goes to Lewis just inside the top of the key, and she nails the long two. Lewis in rhythm. She's got 10 of the 18 for Liberal. 21-18, Boomers on top. We talked about Lewis in the pregame that her size shooting can create a problem. So far, she's been really solid. Boomers the other way with Nelson in the paint, trying to work it to Culp. First shot kind of blocked as she loses the handle, trying to put it up. That's taken by Liberal the other way as Ryan across the timeline. So slow it down now, set up the offense. Looking for some screens, goes right wing in the corner to Mullins. Fires a pass to Agata with the paint. She traveled with it. Oh, jump ball, they say. Okay. Yeah. That gives the possession here to the Boomers. Good job by the Boomer defense there on the interior to force the jump ball.
Yeah, good job by Caitlin Culp to run in there and get a hand on the ball. And, you know, both girls are real strong girls. So that, either you're going to have a travel, a tie up, or foul there.
Right.
And so luckily the Boomers got the better half of that.
Culp will sit out as Barr comes in, and timeout taken by Coach Moore, as Taylor Floyd was a bit trapped up by good defense by Zoe Torres before the timeline. Forces that timeout. Salient State Bank, with a branch in Woodward, the new location, 2314 Williams Avenue. Salient State Bank Woodward branch offers full-service banking, including personal checking, savings, home and commercial loans, mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and much more. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop. For your best lawn, porch, or patio, M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you have always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. M&D Salient State Bank, powering Boomer sports this season. Boomers lead 21-18, 4:12 remaining in this first half. As Liberal trailed by 7, got a couple big baskets, and that's the one thing, Eric, this team ain't going to go away. They're stout.
No,
in that sense.
And they know that they do have, you know, some advantages over the Boomers. So as long as they keep working, they're going to have a good opportunity to stay in this ball game.
Left wing, Floyd takes it, gets a high screen from Ibarra. Floyd, almost carried it. Liberal crowd wanting that call, not getting it. Mendel takes the left wing, tries to pass it to Nelson, open the corner, but threw her hands out of bounds.
Yeah, I think she was already wanting to pull up for the three. And
got a little head of herself.
Kind of let it go through her hands.
So Lady Red take it back with 3:50 remaining in the half. Ryan across the timeline, goes right corner to Miller. In the paint to Delgado. Her right-handed hook shot just a bit too strong. Lewis, though, with the board. Second chance goes in from the right side. Shamari Lewis with 12 of the 20 now for the Lady Red. It's been a duel between her and Lexi Mendel, who's got 11. Floyd, the ball handler for the Boomers in the backcourt. The pass picked off, intended for Nelson. Miller comes up with it. Her pass now batted, pushed ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds as Floyd was racing to try to get it. So Lady Red keep it in all the chaos. As Colton checks back in for Michelle Barr. Also see Ava Miller back in. As Liberal in the corner to Torres, left side, goes cross court right corner, and that one pass off the mark. Lexi Miller tries to save it, can't, steps out of bounds, so Liberal turns it over as well. Both teams a little sped up in the second half or this second quarter, as we talked about. It's been a little sloppier.
Yeah, both teams, haven't really hadn't had too many good passes here in the second quarter. Both of them, have been, like you said, sloppy.
Douglas Fisher has it top of the key, goes left wing to Floyd. She's guarded entirely by Torres, has the dribble to work with, uses it, rolls to the right elbow, bounces it to Miller. Trying to feed it down low to Culp, and that pass batted and stolen away by Delgado. She'll get it to Ryan, who races across the timeline left side, sees the double team coming, finds Delgado just below the free throw line. Her pull-up jumper off the front iron, rebound underneath by Lewis. No, ripped away by Culp. Kayla Culp with a great job to rip away, and the shoe came off. It was Culp's shoe. She raced down there and did that without a shoe. Talk about effort.
That's actually pretty impressive right there.
Goodness. So the Boomers get the possession from a shoeless Kayla Culp. Getting that board taken away from Lewis. As it's Mendel for the Boomers. Across the timeline, working right to left on the court. In front of us, I should say. Miller in the right corner with it. They'll swing it back around to Floyd near the left wing. She'll try to attack a little bit, bounce it in the corner to Mendel, who rolls around the screen into the paint, kicks it out. Floyd sits, takes a jumper. That one just rims out. Rebound though, right block from Nelson or from Douglas Fisher, and she gets the and one on the pullback. Riley Douglas Fisher with the big and one. She's got 10 and goes to the line for the traditional potential three-point play.
Not only was that a tough shot to make, she took a lot of contact with. Also tough rebounds, the way she went up and got that.
Her free throw falls, so Riley Douglas Fisher with 11, Lexi Mendel with 11. They've got 22 to 24 for the Boomers. As Liberal the other way, Torres gets it left corner for the three, and that's a bit short off the side of the rim. Rebound picked up by Culp, 2-on-1 the other way for the Boomers. Fed ahead, David Miller. Floyd with her. Miller tries to put up the right-handed layup. That's just off the mark. Rebound fought for underneath. They'll say a whistle and a foul, but on who?
I think they're going to be charged as foul to Liberal.
And they get Lexi Miller for Liberal. So that'll be her first. Team second. 2 fouls apiece for each team in the quarter. Boomers on the inbound. Bit of an odd play there. Ooh, to bump. Miller gets her second in a row in about 5 seconds of game clock, as it was a bit of a long pass from Ava Miller to Taylor Floyd, and then Lexi Miller of Liberal bumped Floyd. So now third team foul for the quarter for Liberal. Minute 53 remains in the half. Woodward on top 24-20 in this first half. As it's Floyd inbounding for the Boomers in front of the Liberal bench. Gives it to Miller, or to Mendel, in the backcourt. She's picked up by Ryan. Mendel trying to attack left wing. Now gets a screen around the free throw line. Has feedback behind her, though, to Douglas Fisher. She'll get a screen from Culp. Hits Culp on the peel off the screen, and the layup just a bit off the mark. Good job by Culp to get open. It was too far underneath the rim. Rebound taken by Liberal, and Torres will have it. She'll go right side to McCarter. Picked up by Douglas Fisher. Minute 24 remaining in the half. Feeds to Mullins. Turns the corner on Culp. Right side. Puts up the layup and in. Good move from the freshman Mullins.
Yeah, Mullins got that pass, but pass was put perfectly for her to kind of get it on the turn, and she had nobody between her and the basket.
24-22. Boomers still with the lead, and now possession. Floyd left wing. Minute 4 remaining in the half. She gets the screen. Doesn't quite use it. Just gives it to Miller, left side. Or to Mendel, trying to drive baseline, gets up under the basket, the scoop layup off the mark, rebound fought for. Culp had it, and they got poked at from behind by Ryan. That'll be a foul on Ryan, her second, fourth.
Yeah, Culp took a shot to the back of the head on that rebound. And fans behind us didn't like that, but there was contact in the back of the head.
As Eric's getting assistance with some chairs, this guy coming in. He's getting some home help here. Boomers off the inbound, long three from Ava Miller, top of the key and nailed it. Oh my, that was deep. Her first basket of the game. Timely, the Boomers lead 27-22. 40 seconds remains in the half. Left corner, Torres with it for Liberal. Floats it into the paint to Lewis, who's cutting inside. Her shot, though, a little wild off the mark. Liberal with the rebound. Hammond launches the straightaway three. That's off the left side of the rim. Rebound fought for, saved by the Boomers, but it goes to Liberal and picked up by McCarter, who goes back top key. Lewis, 23 seconds. She'll launch another three. This time off the right side of the rim. Rebound picked up by Ava Miller and the Boomers. Feeds to Douglas Fisher. Her pass batted, stolen away by Hammond. 14 seconds remain in the half. Bounce pass down to Mullins. Spins in the paint. Triple team blocked. Rebound picked up by Douglas Fisher. Boomers with 6 seconds pushing. Douglas Fisher down the right side, through the lane, the layup, that's off the side of the rim. No call on the contact, and that's how we end the first half. Woodward leads 27-22 after 2 quarters in this girls' third-place game. It's the Winter Classic on Boomer TV and Z92.
Life never stops moving. Between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
At the half of this girls' third-place game over Liberal. Eric's been a back-and-forth first half. Times a little sloppy between both teams with the turnovers, but the Boomers hitting some threes, getting some looks inside, and really making Liberal try to play the Boomers game, and that's why they've got the advantage at the half.
Yeah, it really is. And like we talked about, the Boomers have gotten some opportunities to get some open shots because they are playing more of an inside-out type of game, kind of slowing things down for the most part. We went through a stretch there in the second quarter where, they were going a little too quick and forcing things, but as they slowed things down, they've gotten some open three-point shots, and this is probably our best outside shooting game we've had this season. So Boomers, that's one difference. Kind of looking at the Boomers have 4 3-pointers made today.
I got 5. Yeah, Ava Miller hit that last one.
Oh yeah, Ava Miller.
So that brings me to the High Plains Tire halftime stats for the Boomers. It's been Lexi Mendel, Riley, Douglas Fisher leading the way. They've got one of her own. You get as far as your other scoring for the Boomers. Miller was a long straightaway 3 there late in the first half. That's her Liberal side. Shamari Lewis, we talked about her in the pregame, 6'1", the junior team. She's got 12 in this first half for Mullins, 2 for Delgado, and 2 for Kylie Ryan for the Lady Red. And that's your High Plains Tire halftime stats. Visit High Plains Tire at 22. It is where your dollar goes further. Boomers on top. 22 girls third place game. Winter Classic, Jimmy Peck Court on Z92 and Boomer TV. We'll step aside momentarily.
Are you looking for a bank that understands your needs and works as hard as you do? Welcome to Bank of Western Oklahoma, proudly serving our area since 1908, offering free checking with no monthly fees and convenient mobile banking. Whether you're in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Woodward, or any of our 6 locations, we're always nearby. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where the Western Oklahoma spirit is alive and well. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And Eric, we were kind of talking about, probably the key to the second half for Woodward is definitely going to be continuing to win that turnover battle. It's been really impressive how they've been able to get Liberal sped up and into some mistakes that you just don't see very often.
Yeah, the Boomers forced 15 turnovers by Liberal to only 9 turnovers of our own. So I think that's really where the difference sticks out. On the rebounding side, Liberal's got the advantage rebounding. They've got an 18-12 advantage, but the Boomers do have a lot of those rebounds came on the offensive end, so second chance opportunity. The Boomers getting Taylor Floyd actually has four offensive boards.
Your guard
So
in there doing
exactly. She's in there working, and you know she's kind of struggled offensively this year. You know, but whenever you're in there doing things like that, you're making up because you're helping add points to the scoreboard from your work on the boards.
That's the thing, right? As a basketball player, and I'm sure you've talked about this with your kids when you've coached, is that, hey, you know, even if you're not having your best offensive night, what you do around that, whether it's defense, like you said, rebounding, just overall hustle and effort, that could be just as much of a difference sometimes as you put it into the basket.
Oh, I remember very specifically last year in the locker room, one of our players who, you know, he was not a scorer. Fortunately, he's not playing in high school, but not a scorer, an incredibly physical kid, tall kid, worked hard, and we kept trying to kind of let him know how important his rebounding prowess could be. You know, and I threw it at him. I was like, man, look at Dennis Rodman should be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Just because of his rebound ability.
Yeah, without any of the scoring side, he was one of the most elite rebounders ever.
Yeah, he's you know, the guy is known for his work, you know, without putting points on the board. Right. And he's like, so be that guy, be that role player. So, you know, it's just trying to, and it's not telling a kid that's what only thing I want you to do.
Sure.
Because obviously we want him to score. But it's just to let him know that, hey, if that's your role, that still adds so much more to this team.
And looking at the bracket from earlier today, as far as what's occurred so far, Guyman came away as the consolation champ on the girls bracket. They beat Enid JV 50-13. As far as the boys side, had a really good game there. It was Parrington emerging the winner over Guyman. I believe 58-56 was the final there. That's what it should have been. Guyman had a final crack at it, couldn't quite put it down. As that one was a duel all throughout. So Parrington, your boys consolation champ over Guyman, and it was Guyman the girls consolation champ. These are third place games, of course. And then tonight for the championship games at Boomer Fieldhouse on the girls' side, it's UConn, Elk City, ought to be a good clash. And then on the boys' side, Liberal and UConn squaring off. So the Millers and the Redskins going toe-to-toe on that one. As both teams out of the locker room in their final hose as we're down to the final few seconds before getting the second half underway. Okay. We'll get a little clarification there on what there was an odd kind of thought was one out of bounds and the Boomers kept it, not the case. Yeah, the Liberal girl was out of bounds.
Yeah, so basically it was right at the end of the first quarter it looked like the out of bounds should have been on Caitlin Cole. And so we were all kind of like, why was that? But I guess she, Liberal girl got her hand on the ball as she was standing out of bounds.
Right, before Cole took it away. And,
So if anybody was watching at home on Boomer TV, they were like, what the heck
happened with that?
That was our clarification. I'm glad.
Because we were a little confused ourselves because it just was so bang bang.
Yeah, I'm glad Mr. Dirks came over. Because I'll tell you this, he looked at us, he goes, I'm confused too. So he talked to halftime and figured out what their call was.
So to start the second half, Liberal will begin with possession as they'll go right to left in front of us. We're opposite the scorer's table on the floor. It's Lewis, double team, gets it to Torres, left corner, throws it inside to Delgado, loses the handle momentarily, able to collect back, still out of control as Lewis. She crashes into us just about. And a timeout taken by Coach Fowler and all the chaos to keep it with Liberals. They were just, again, getting a little too sped up.
Yeah, I think Boomers maybe got away with the foul in there.
Nah, we never foul. What are you talking
Fowler
about?
too, but hey, if they don't call it, it's not a foul. So
Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, Oklahoma's real estate and land auction expert. Smith & Co. is your number one choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call 580-254-3975 or email ira@smithcorealestate.com. Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect, those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with the communities in which their customers will live and work. Great Plains Bank, Smith & Co. Auction really powering Boomer sports this season. It's out of the timeout. Liberal with the possession. As Torres inbounding in the backcourt to Ryan. She's picked up by Floyd. Goes down to the paint to Mullins, left block. Dishes over to Delgado, right block. They work it out to Torres in the right corner. Swing around back to Mullins on the block. A little tough fadeaway shot. Pops around the rim and just falls out right side. Rebound picked up by Mendel. And the Boomers will push ahead 27-22. Mendel fires baseline to Miller. Her turnaround shot blocked by the Lady Red, and it'll stay with Woodward as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Liberal got away with one. Looked like it hit her hand to knock the ball out. The ball's going to stay on that Boomer end of the floor.
Miller does do the inbounding, goes to Nelson, top key, left corner, middle, a tough three. That one just rims out. Had to hand it in the face. Rebound taken as Ryan pushes down the right side of the court for Liberal. Feeds in the corner. Torres trying to drive baseline, gets open across the, floats up on the backboard, just rims out. Rebound fought for, taken by the Boomers as it's fed ahead to Floyd. 2-on-2 the other way. She's down the right side to the block, double team. Feeds it to Miller, free throw line, gets poked out by Lewis. It rolls to Douglas Fisher, puts up the three straight away. That one a bit long off the back iron, and it's Lewis with the rebound for Liberal. As Boomers lead 27-22, 6:40 remaining in the third quarter. Lewis now trapped up by the Boomers, needs some help, didn't have the dribble. As Ryan takes it on the pass from Lewis, top of the key, goes to left wing, trying to set up the offense. Feeds to Mullen on the right wing, Mullins I should say. She's trying to take Nelson off the drive, gets to the baseline, puts up the runner, that's strong. Rebound taken by Ford. As she'll calmly bounce it to Nelson, the Boomers will set up the offense. Lead 27-22, Nelson. Left wing to Ava Miller. Top key back to Floyd. We'll swing it right corner. Nelson dumping it down to Douglas Fisher just outside the block. She's double teamed. Boomers with patience on this possession. Floyd gets it left corner. Still near the top of the key with the dribble. 5:55 remaining third quarter. Boomers lead 27-22. Nice pass into Douglas Fisher on the backboard. Cut the shot, just bounces off the front of the rim and out. Douglas Fisher draws the foul though, and how about that? You're talking about the patience. Working around, find a nice backdoor cut.
Yeah, and pass got to her just a tad late, and that's why she was unable to convert. Just kind of was too far underneath the basket, but still, to be able to, create an opportunity like that, it's good to see for the Boomers.
Douglas Fisher makes the first free throw. She's got 12, leading the way for Woodward. That foul was on Kylie Ryan, her third for Liberal. First of the quarter for either team. Boomers lead 28-22. Douglas Fisher, a couple bounces, tees up the second free throw, and that falls as well. 13 for Briley as they extend their lead again to 7, the largest they've had all game. And now a foul the other way as Douglas Fisher right in front of us tries to block off Hammond for getting across the timeline and picks up the foul. Briley, that's her third. So I have to be careful with Douglas Fisher. As it's Lexi Miller for Liberal inbounding, goes left wing to Torres. She goes around the top, gets a bit of a screen, all the way to the right block, kicks out in the corner. Delgado feeds it up top to Hammond. Picked up by Nelson. Hammond trying to dribble. It's off her foot, as able to retreat and get the ball back. Near the top of the key, finds Torres. They work it on the elbow to Lewis. Back up to Miller. Now Liberal trying to work their half court. Hammond takes it left side, driving baseline, her pass. Nobody there, stolen away by Floyd. But the Delgado pickpockets Floyd and gets the layup off the right side. So Delgado with the pickpocket and the score.
Here's something I didn't know, Tyler. On that last possession, it took Liberal a little while for something to happen. Kansas actually has a shot clock now.
Yes, they do now. Yeah, that's new for them. They just implemented that, I believe, this year or last year?
Yeah,
this year was the first. They ratified last year. So they're kind of not used to getting as much time as they do. As Boomers with possession, Miller left baseline, driving, double team, kicks out right corner. Nelson takes the shot. That's a bit off the right side short. Underneath, rebound taken by Miller. Can't get her second chance to go. And Liberal finally comes away with it, but a miscommunication on the pass in the backcourt from Lewis to Hammond. It's out of bounds, back to the Boomers.
Yeah, multiple times where the Boomers had nice little bump shot opportunity underneath the basket, and they haven't been able to finish on those. That's one thing that you like to see the Boomers clean up.
29-24, Woodward on top, 4:35 remaining third quarter, and with possession, Floyd inbounding on the near side, gets in the middle. Middle races around her defender, and Lexi Miller drives to the paint, shot wild, but she'll draw the foul. And Lexi Miller just forced the issue, or Mendel, excuse me, going to the free throw line.
Too many Lexis.
Too many Alexis. As we'll get Shamari Lewis with the foul sheet rotated over on the defensive side. Her second of the quarter for Liberal. Mendel with the free throw. First one just rattles out. So it stays 29-24. Mendel has 11 points on the day for the Boomers. Douglas Fisher leads the way with 13. Second free throw for Mendel. That one falls. So she splits the pair. Boomers lead by 6, 30-24. Off the inbounds pass, stolen by Douglas Fisher. Feeds out to Mendel, top of the key. Back over to Douglas Fisher, rolls around the top, tries to drive to the paint, and yeah, pops up and travel. She kind of realized late that she was going into too much for a crowd, tried to kick it to Floyd, and just took a step.
Yeah, fortunately, Boomer's got to do a better job of converting on these opportunities. We've had a lot of chances off the turnover that we've missed shots or we've turned the ball back over to them.
30-24, Boomers lead. Liberal, though, with possession. 4:10 remaining third quarter. Tight defense by the Boomers in the right wing, and now a tie-up. Taylor Floyd able to force the tie-up, can't get the turnover, essentially, with the arrow. It's a good job by Floyd on the tight defense.
I've been impressed with the way Taylor's played today. I did it too. The way she's played today, she hadn't, it's not necessarily where she hadn't done anything on the scoreboard, but she's done a lot of other stuff today.
Yeah, hustle stuff defensively, getting those boards as the Boomers have possession for 3:55 remaining third quarter. Floyd double team left wing, bounces it to Mendel near the baseline, tries to kick it down to Culp. It's off Lewis's ankle. Now the ball's loose, still being chased, and finally Ava Miller comes up with it for Woodward. And boy, she takes a hard foul from Shamaria Lewis. A little frustrated was Lewis came in there and gave Miller a solid bump. Miller a little slow to get up on that one. That one's going to hurt. Whew. Liberal's a pretty solid football team. Shamaria Lewis may come out for linebacker because that was a good hit.
Yeah, she kind of.
That was her third foul. She's going to go sit for a second, calm down to touch.
Yeah, she kind of hockey checked it.
Yeah. As Boomers on the inbound, pass a bit off the mark, and unfortunately out of bounds as is intended for Culp. It's back to Liberal on the turnover. 3:43 remaining third quarter. Torres doing the inbounding. Boomers lead 30-24. Torres, almost stepped across that line. She does get it inbound to McCarter. Back to Torres, trying to break the pressure of Woodward. She does. Top the key, kicks over left corner. Lexi Miller with the shot. That's short off the left side of the rim. Rebound, though, goes right down to Ruby Alvarez. She's got a top the key for Liberal. 3:25, third quarter. Boomers leading 30-24 over the Lady Red. Carter guarded tightly by Mendel. Pass batted away by Douglas Fisher. Almost stolen as getting to the floor for it was McCarter, and a jump ball called. Possession arrow keeps it with Liberal.
A lot of contact. A lot of contact in some of these loose ball situations.
Physical game. Timeout taken by Coach Moore as she wants to discuss a few things. Compass Athletics, from sports equipment to championship trophies and everything in between. 2024 Main Street in Woodward. Call 580-256-7045. Also R5. When you work with R5 Custom Embroidery, you can count on a quick, fun, and enjoyable process with results that consistently exceed expectations. Go chat with your screen printers about customized apparel. 817 Main Street in Woodward. 580-256-3579. Great Compass Athletics, R5, powering Boomer Sports this season. As Boomers have the 30-24 lead with just over 3 minutes left in this third quarter. It's the third place game on the girls' side for the Winter Classic.
Brandy's over here trying to talk to me. I don't think she forgets I have headphones on because I'm like, I can't.
Well, you got a little man over there
tell what you're saying.
He's sleepy.
He's been out.
He has been out. And he's starting to kind of rumble and wake up.
Yeah, Mom tried to move him.
He's like, what's going on, man?
And we're awake.
He was sleeping good. I wish I could take that mid-afternoon nap. That'll look good.
Mom failed at her job and getting him down.
Oh, wow.
Getting him down without waking him up.
So Mom will get you. She'll get you for that one. So out of the timeout, Liberal has possession, trailing 30-24 to the Boomers. 3:15 remaining third quarter. As the inbound will make its way to McCarter. She's guarded, top the key by Floyd. Right wing to Alvarez, seeing her first minutes in the third quarter. Bounces it to Delgado. They'll swing it back around left side to Lexi Miller. Her pass intended for Torres is stolen away by Lexi Mendel. But then on the dribble, she loses the handle. Ava Miller retrieves it for the Boomers and gets across timeline left side. Racing ahead into the paint. Goes down, puts up the right-handed layup. Just off, backside rebound by Culp. Too strong, and then Miller with another chance. And she's sandwiched and fouled. Ava Miller's worked herself into some really good spots here, just hasn't been able to capitalize on them today.
Yeah, she's been able to push herself to the rim, and you can tell she's hurting a little bit. She's taking
took a huge body check by from Shamaria Lewis.
Yeah, she's taking some shots today. So
first free throw, but strong off the back iron. So it remains 30-24 in favor of Woodward. 2:46 third quarter.
But we kind of talked about her, I think, during the Anadarko game where she was, she didn't play last season. So
yeah,
she's
getting back into the swing of it.
Yeah, shaking off some of that rust.
As a junior. Her second free throw off the back iron, the bounce again, and just rolls out the front. Rebound saved by Delgado for Liberal and feeds it to Torres. Goes right wing to Alvarez, works around Mendel, still with the dribble, in the corner. Trying to go baseline, cut off by Miller. Bounces it to Mullins. Miller gets in, steals away from Mullins, feeds ahead to Mendel. Now to Floyd, trying to beat her defender down the floor. Layup just off. Mendel, though, with the follow, high off the glass, and it's no good. Draws the foul, does Lexi Mendel, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. As the 5th foul in the quarter for Liberal, so the Boomers in the bonus the rest of the way, as they will get Alvarez for her first foul.
Boomers forced 21 turnovers today, so I kind of wish I was keeping steals.
Oh, and Mendel's first free throw was halfway down and pops out. It's a tough break for Lexi, usually very stout free throw line. So has 12 today. Her and Bradley Douglas Fisher combined for 25 and Boomer 30. As Mendel's second free throw, that falls. Splits the pair again. Boomers lead 31-24, 2:22 remaining third quarter. It's Hammond for the Lady Red the other way. A lazy pass stolen away by Mendel. Racing ahead of her defender, right-handed layup goes. Lexi Mendel now with 15 as the Boomers, their biggest lead of the day, 9, 33-24. Hammond again, fires a pass right wing. McCarter down to the paint. Delgado double team, trying to get to Mullins. Poked out by Douglas Fisher, and Mullins able to just somehow push it out to the paint, draws the foul. But yeah, the Boomer defense, especially inside, has been really tough today.
Yeah, great job. We talked about the size advantage that Liberal has. Ball goes underneath, Boomers just collapse and double team.
And the count on right now, Liberal can't get the pass, and finally Hammonds does. That was close. Mullins takes in the paint, spins, and that's a walk. Traveled with a yes. And again, that was Colt that time, D'ing her up. So good job by the Boomers. Force another turnover, essentially. They lead by 9, 33-24. Minute 53rd quarter. To push it to a double-digit advantage. Right wing, Ava Miller takes the pass from Mendel. Tries to go baseline, cut off by McCarter. Goes cross court left wing to Mendel as to retrieve it. Finds Douglas Fisher in the corner. Right wing back to Miller. She'll tee up the three, hand in the face. That's off the mark. Wayward left side rebound taken by Delgado. Liberal back the other way as McCarter takes the pass. Goes to the left side. Top the key to Torres. Tries to float a pass into Delgado. That's stolen away by Douglas Fisher. 3-on-2 the other way for the Boomers. Kicks right corner. Mendel tees up the three, and that's too strong an air ball. Rebound backside by Torres, and she's poked at and fouled, they'll say, trying to dribble out of some pressure. We'll see if it's either Miller or Mendel for the Boomers. They get Mendel, so that's her third, and the third team foul for the Boomers in the quarter. As minute 5 remaining in the frame, Boomers lead 33-24. Lady Red with possession. Torres, top the key to Hammond. To Mullins, right elbow. She's double teamed. Her pass batted. Stolen away by Mendel. 2-on-2 the other way. Mendel floats over to Floyd. The pass a little bit too strong. That's a turnover taken by the Lady Red. Fed up to Mullins in the open court. Poked at by Colt. Poked at by Douglas Fisher in a steal. Douglas Fisher feeds ahead to Mendel the other way, and then she traveled with it. Forgot to dribble. And Lexi looks around like, wait, what'd I do? Did I not dribble?
I think when she caught the ball, she's a little bit further out than
as she thought, yeah. So unfortunate for the Boomers. Still remains 33-24. Woodward on top by 9. We talked about it. This was a first to 40 game. That's what we mentioned in the pregame. That's what we're on pace for essentially right now.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy, but like I said, if the Boomers would convert on some of these turnovers,
they could have had a 15-point lead.
Right
yes. 35 seconds remaining third quarter. Lady Red with it. Mullins double team. Right block. Turns around. Puts up the shot. That's off the back iron. Rebound. Scooped up by Colt for the Boomers. She'll hand off to Bailey Nelson. Across the timeline with 25 seconds. See if they hold for the final shot. Left wing to Floyd. 20 seconds remaining third quarter. Floyd turns the corner. Goes baseline. And just has to kick it out. And that pass off the mark. Intended for Ava Miller. Top the key. And it's a turnover for the Boomers with 14 seconds remaining third quarter. As McCarter will be the inbounder for Liberal. She'll just hand it to Torres, back to McCarter. 10 seconds. Torres has it left wing. playing a little catch. They go right corner to right wing to Hammond. She'll tee up the three. That runs out. Rebound underneath by Liberal. It's a fight on the ground. Culp just rips it away, and that's how we end the third quarter with Woodward on top of Liberal, 33-24. Girls third place game. Woodward Classic, Boomer TV, and Z92.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access, whether you're at home or on the go. Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit GoPioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
And ready to begin the fourth quarter at Jimmy Peck Court. Boomers with the 9-point advantage on Liberal. As we begin the frame, looking to close out this girls' third place game. It'll be a 2-1 weekend for the Boomers. They got their first win of the season Thursday night against Guyman. Fell in a tough one last night to UConn. But the rebound nicely with the win here. As the Boomers begin with the possession. Going left to right in front of us, Douglas Fisher. Step back three, off the glass, off the rim. She knew that was a bit off when she released it. Kind of hit herself a bit there as Mullins takes the board, feeds to picked up by Floyd, top the key, goes right wing to Lewis, gets through a double team, now losing the handle, poked that, stolen away by Mendel. As Floyd, pass a bit strong, kicks out to Miller, top the key, they work it back to middle, 7:30 remaining in the game, Woodward leads 33-24. Douglas Fisher, left wing to Floyd. She has that dribble, works around the top and hands from Mendel. Douglas Fisher attacking down the right side on Lewis. Layup just a bit short-armed off the right side. Rebound taken by Mullins. Hands off to Lewis, pushing in the open court. Through some traffic, double teamed at the rim, puts up the shot, right side, and rolls out, but the foul called. Looks like Lewis probably going to the line here unless they call on the floor.
Yeah, I think the call's going to be against Ava Miller. Probably going to be a shooting foul.
It looks like it is. Miller was the one taking the foul, her first. Team first in the court. And it is Shamari Lewis to the free throw line. She's had a good game, 12 points, half of the points for Liberal today. First free throw off the front iron, a bit short. So remains 9-point lead for the Boomers, 33-24, 7:08 remaining in the game. A couple dribbles for Lewis, Sills in for that second free throw, and it's off the back iron this time. Rebound goes long, collected by Douglas Fisher. The Boomers will calmly take it with Floyd. There's Douglas Fisher, high right wing. Liberals kind of banned of the zone. Nice backdoor cut by Mendel on the pass from Douglas Fisher. Can't get the shot to go, but Mendel fouled on the way up and goes to the free throw line.
That was a good pass by Briley to, her and Lexi made eye contact. Lexi made that quick little back cut. Briley made a perfect pass to give her the opportunity to get to the line.
That's fourth foul on Kylie Ryan of the Lady Red. Mendel had line for two, split the pair both times previous trips. First one, though, falls for Mendel. She's got 16. And, credit also to Lexi. She ran to cut in a couple times right there to get that opportunity. Second shot for her falls as well, nothing but net. So Mendel with both. She's got 17. The Boomers, their first double-digit lead of the day, 35-24 in this fourth quarter, 6:50 remaining. Liberal the other way, working down the post to Mullins. Elbow to Lewis. Left block to Delgado. Gets in too tight on her first shot. It's off. Gets her on the rebound. Fighting in traffic. Just puts up a right hand, and that rims out. Rebound eventually poked back to Lewis. She's in the paint. Kicks right corner. Torres launches the three. Hand to the face. That's short off the right side. Lewis, though, flies in and cleans it up from the right side. So Shamari Lewis with 14. Still a 9-point lead for the Boomers. 35-26. 6:20 remain in the game. They've got the possession. As Mendel across the timeline gets a high screen from Douglas Fisher. Kicks in the corner of Miller. She's guarded tightly by Delgado. Finds Floyd. Back to Miller on the give and go. Kind of loses the handle. Saves it. Over to middle, right corner, step back, takes the long three. That just runs out. Rebound. Colt flies in and collides with Torres. And jump ball call, possession arrow, Liberal. But boy, Caitlin Culp, when she sees a board opportunity, you better be ready. She's going to bring it to you if you get it.
If it's near her, you don't want to meet the ball and her at the same time, because she's going to win. She's going to win that battle, even if it goes your way. She's going to win that battle.
That's right. As Liberal the other way, left wing with Lewis. Play a little catch back to her, takes the three in the corner. That's short off the side. And the second chance by Mullins goes down and draws the foul from the left block. So Mullins flies in, gets the second chance, the freshman. That'll be her 5th point of the game. And for the Boomers, they get Caitlin Culp her 3rd.
I think they're kind of checking on her here. She took a shot as she went down.
She did, yeah.
And I think they're trying to make sure she's got all her bearings straight, because I think she got hit in the back of the head.
Yeah, got shaken up just a touch. She was fine, they'll say, and we'll take this free throw, try and make it a 3-point play. Free throw goes right side, goes out to the left, and out of bounds. Oh, they'll say last touch by the Boomers. So Liberal trailing 35-28, and now a chance to cut that a little closer. 5:44 remaining in the game. It's Hammond beneath the left block on the baseline, trying to inbound. Pass tip, picked up by Miller for the Boomers. Flips it ahead to Douglas Fisher in transition for the layup and gets it to stick. Riley with 15. The Boomers leading 37-28 by 9 again. 5:30 remaining in the game. Hammond kicks right corner to Torres. Back up to Hammond. Fires a pass in the paint for Delgado. Nearly taken away. She finds Lewis cutting, and then she's fouled on the way up from the right block as Colt flew in there trying to get the block. So Shamari Lewis, the free throw line. Colt picks up her 4th foul. Oh, they got Colt for 5. I didn't see number 5. Okay. So unfortunately for Colt, she out of there. It is the 3rd in the quarter for the Boomers. They do have that right.
And that's a tough loss for the Boomers.
Yeah, playing real physical. Colt will finish with no points, but quite a few boards, forcing some jump balls. Bailey Nelson comes back into the ball game. Lewis at the line for Liberal. 5:21 remaining. 2 shots as they trail 37-28. First shot a bit wayward off the left side. She's got 14, the Liberal 28. They're only double-digit scorer for the Boomers. It's Mendel with 17, Douglas Fisher with 15. It's 32 of the 37. Second free throw for Lewis, that one falls. She's got 15, back to a 8-point game. Woodward on top, 37-29. It's Mendel across the timeline for Woodward. Has the top of the key, just hands off to Douglas Fisher. With the dribble, trying to find some space, has to pick up the dribble. Goes to Floyd, left wing. Rolls around the top on a screen from Douglas Fisher. Has a right wing and then dribbles it, look like off the foot, out of bounds.
Yeah, she unfortunately straight up lost control of that one.
Coach Fowler now wants to take a timeout and talk about it as her team trails 37-29 with 5 minutes even remaining in this game. Western Direct, 1021 Oklahoma Avenue in Woodward. They've got a friendly and caring staff in the drive-through window that is awfully convenient. You always find excellent service as well. Call them 580-256-5586. Sealing State Bank, they've now got a branch in Woodward. The new location, 2314 Williams Avenue. Sealing State Bank Woodward branch offers full-service banking, including personal checking, savings, home and commercial loans, mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and more. Sealing State Bank, Western Drug, powering Boomer Sports this season. I've got to stop losing my pen. I keep having it and losing it, Eric.
Did you completely lose it?
Probably. I'm pretty sure I'd lose my head if it wasn't, on and attached to me.
Well, so. I lost. Oh, well, look at there. I'm coming in clutch.
Eric coming in clutch, finds the pin. What a man.
I'm glad I could be here for you.
What a man. Boomers out this timeout will lead.
Give me my pin now.
I might keep it. You keep talking like that. No, okay. 37-29. Woodward on top, trying to hold off Liberal in this girls' third-place game winner classic. 5 minutes remaining as Liberal has possession because it's Lewis out the timeout. As Lewis, right side, bounces it down to Delgado on the drive. First shot off the mark, but Lewis again cleans it up on the second chance.
Offensive boards starting to kind of start to rack up.
6-point game with 4:40. Boomers have possession, leading 37-31. It's Mendel, top key, right wing to Floyd. Overall defense cranking up now as they've gone to a man look. Hand off to Douglas Fisher around the right side, gets open, pulls up, takes the three. That's off the mark. Rebound, thought forward Delgado has on the baseline, nearly out of bounds, but able to stay in. She finds Hammond, races across the timeline, middle of the court, and travels with it, they say. As Miller kind of stopped her up. Good defense by Lexi in transition to force the turnover.
If you're the Boomers, you don't have to you don't have to try to force anything. You got kind of the time on your side. Slow things up a little bit. Just take shots that you have. You don't have your back up against the wall. That's what I'm trying to say.
As you say that, Billy Nelson's pass picked off by Lewis. 4:05 remaining in the game. Lewis across the court. Drives at the paint, puts up the runner, rolls around and falls. Shamari Lewis willing the Lady Red into this game again as it's only 4 points. The lead for the Boomers 37-33. It was an 11-point game at 35-24. And Lewis with 19 points as a timeout taken. That one by Wood.
It's going to be a full timeout, Coach Moore.
Wants to corral her girls, kind of recollect them a bit. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Ken, and Wedford. Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your #1 choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email ira@smithcorealestate.com. Smith & Co. M&D, powering Boomer Sports this season. So Eric, now you're in a situation for Woodward. Like I said, you don't have to force the issue, but you got to start capitalizing on some of these possessions and get just a couple baskets here.
Yeah, and I wonder how much fatigue is now starting to set in for the Boomers as far as just they're not nearly as physical underneath the basket and getting those rebounding opportunities and things like that. When you start allowing more second chance opportunities and also giving the ball away on possessions, it's going to be tough to win games.
And we've seen Liberal get more physical with the main defense now as Floyd has it high right wing, guarded tightly by Delgado. 3:45 remaining in the game. That's tipped away off, they say, of Delgado. Stay with the Boomers. 3:43 remaining in the game. Liberal crowd not happy about it. Boomers leading 37-33. The inbound goes to Mendel. She's double team right wing, but races past Ryan, trying to bounce across the timeline. As they'll say a foul underneath. Who's that going to be on?
I'm not quite sure who.
Let's see who they get. And they get Lexi Miller of Liberal on the foul.
She's got 4.
She does. Second team foul of the quarter for Liberal. As she'll now come off, and Torres comes back in.
Boomers need to play clean basketball here in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's Nelson inbounding to Douglas Fisher, races towards the middle, gets in the paint. The open shot just rims out to the left. Rebound collected by the Lady Red of Liberal. 3:25 remaining in the game. They trail 37-33. Ryan guarded tightly by Nelson. They work it to Torres. Inside, Mullins spins around, puts up the shot. It just pops out off the glass. And Lewis again cleans it up. She's got 21. And it's a 2-point advantage for the Boomers. 37-35, 3:05 remaining. Miller for the Boomers gets into the paint. This time the right-handed layup goes. Ava Miller with 5, and that's a big one. Breaks the scoring drought for the Boomers. 39-35, 4-point game. Ryan the other way. Down the left side for Liberal, the little right-hand layup sticks. That was an odd shot, and Ryan gets it to go. 4 points for her. 2-point game again on the inbound. Douglas Fisher takes it, beats her defender, now goes down the right side. Trying to get to the baseline, does, steps through, puts up the layup, and it rounds in. Smooth, like you said, by Briley. Douglas Fisher, 17 for her. 41-37, and a whistle.
Not sure if this whistle.
They may have thought that Coach Moore was taking a timeout, so a little bit of communication there. So kind of an inadvertent whistle, if you will.
Yeah, sometimes you're over there and you're yelling something that sounds like timeout.
Right, yes. Liberal, by the way, has outscored the Boomers 13-6 in the last 4 minutes of this quarter. They trail 41-37, 2:25 left in the game as Liberal with possession. Torres top the key, guarded by Ava Miller. Has to pick up a dribble. Now is dead. Tries to get to the baseline. Does to Delgado. Puts up a tough flanger over Douglas Fisher, and that goes with the right hand. Delgado was 6, 41-39. Boomers still leading by 2. 2:10 left. Miller in the backcourt, nearly double teamed. Has to feed it back behind her to Floyd. Have to get across timeline. Floyd does. At the Boomer W, guarded by Torres. Mendel, high right wing. Man defense picked up by Ryan. Gets the screen from Douglas Fisher. Now gets around Ryan. Gets to the right block. Gets through for the layup. Nice move by Lexi Mendel. She's got 19. Boomers lead by 4 again. 43-39. Minute 45 remaining in the game. Right side, Lewis for Liberal. Dumps it into Mullins. Handoff back to Lewis. The runner off the front of the iron, no good. And it's out of bounds, they say, on the rebound. Or no, they say a foul, excuse me, on Mullins underneath.
Yeah, they just should say Mullins went up, got her too much with the body on the bump and messed with a foul.
That's only her first, and it's the 3rd foul of the quarter for Liberal. Coach Fowler wants a quick 30 to talk about things, but Eric, what a game we've had. Woodward led by 11 at one point in the second half. Liberals fired back. Shamari Lewis has been fantastic in the second half. She's got 21, a lot of that all second chance opportunities, but Lexi Mendel, Briley, Douglas Fisher, 19 and 17. They have just been taking turns getting it done for Woodward.
Yeah, and and one thing the Boomers are going to have to do is because they're, like you've talked about, that run that Liberal went on there in the early in the fourth quarter. Boomers got to slow down a little bit. She's done a great job. She's attacking the basket. Liberal's forcing them out. She attacks the basket. She's going to get opportunities to take it all the way in or dump it off, especially with Briley, because they have, their chemistry right now is great. So hopefully the Boomers are as patient as they can be. If they have to take a shot, they take a clean shot.
Out of the timeout, Woodward with possession, leading 43-39. Minute 35 remains. Breaking the press. They get to Floyd. Ooh, nice little crossover right wing. She gets poked at though. Ryan almost steals it, bats it back in bounds. Boomers pick it up with Ava Miller. She's on the right side. Double team. Cross court left side to Douglas Fisher. Takes pass, races into the paint, and it's going to be a charge on Douglas Fisher. She just lowered that shoulder a bit too much, ran into Delgado. So that's Briley's 4th. That's 4th in the quarter for Woodward as well. And Liberal gets possession back. Minute 18 remaining in the game. As Ryan with it for the Lady Reds. Trailing by 4 in the corner. Left side, Torres trying to drive on Ava Miller, and they get a foul on Miller underneath. Torres wasn't in a great spot, but they say Miller got too much of a hand in there. And it'll be a shooting foul. So that's the 5th of the quarter as well for the Boomers, 2nd for Miller. So it's Zoe Torres to the free throw line for Liberal as they trail by 4.
She missed the first free throw.
First one does not go, and she's got 3 points. Coach Jones was telling her she wasn't going to make it anyways. Don't know why the fouls happened. Not the free throw, the shot. Second free throw for Torres does fall, 43-40. Boomers with the 3-point lead. Liberal trying to go with full court press. Inbound goes to Douglas Fisher. They try to break it, pass swatted as it was intended for Taylor Floyd, almost right to the head of Eric Scott. It's going into the table. Eric wasn't even worried about it.
Brantley was almost going to take that shot.
Not Brantley. As we get down to 55 seconds of the game, off the inbound, some chaos. Ball's on the floor, and Lexi Mendel Ryan tying up with it. They call it jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Woodward. Pass got batted on the inbounds. Boomers keep the possession, takes the possession arrow. 53 seconds left in this girls' 3rd place game. Boomers lead 43-40. They got a hold or get a basket and pass off the inbounds, batted into the Boomer bench. Maury Lewis has been all over the place in the second half. It's intended for Douglas Fisher. So now in front of the Boomer bench, Floyd, the trigger person. She'll get it in the corner to Ava Miller. Double team, needs some help, and a quick timeout by Coach Lacey Moore. As she saw that was setting up to not be the best situation for the Boomers.
Yeah, this again, like we said, this is one of the Boomers are in the position to win this game. Right now, it's only a 1-possession game. You have it, whether it's a free throw, whatever it is, this makes it a 2-possession game. So definitely you still have the time on your side here. So you don't want to be getting too rushed and turn the ball over, take a bad shot.
Yeah, that's the big deal, right? You at least want to take the best shot you can. Make sure you at least don't turn it over. Lead to an easy basket. So Liberal the other way. It's a one-possession game. Liberal trails Woodward 43-40. The Boomers would like to find some on this possession with 46 seconds remaining. The boys will be up next for Woodward as they'll take on Elk City. Bit of a new look Elk City. We'll talk about that here in a minute. As Woodward girls trying to get their first 2 wins of the season this weekend. Picked up their first Thursday night against Guyman. Now trying to finish off their second against an apt Liberal team. As it's Floyd trying to inbound again to Douglas Fisher, and again Lewis just all over it, bats it out of bounds. Takes off another second. Now see if we get like 35 more of those, we can run down.
Right.
Floyd's trying to inbound from the Boomer bench. Downs it this time to Barr, who's in. She's double teamed. Bit of a pass that's batted, stolen by Lewis. Race the other way for the layup, and it dribbles in. Oh, 23 for Shamari Lewis. They thought almost a Liberal crowd was wanting to foul on Ibarra. But now it's 43-42. Woodward only leading by 1. Their 11-point lead has evaporated in the second half. Liberal has cranked up the pressure defensively. They've gone to a man look. That's caused a lot of fits for the Boomers.
Yeah, and that was really close to a foul on Ibarra on that layup. But again, that's like what we said. The Boomers, you got to focus on just playing clean basketball, not trying to force the ball into anybody. If the pass isn't there, don't make it. And we've seen whenever the pressure gets turned up a little bit on the Boomers, they've struggled this year. And that's really is what happened here. What has happened here in the fourth quarter.
As Boomers talking it over deep into the timeout. Lewis again for Liberal has been absolutely fantastic in the second half. She's up to 23 points. That's a game high between both teams. Had 12 at the break. Scored in another 11. As the Boomers will have the possession out of the timeouts. Floyd, the inbounder, on the baseline. Tries to get in the middle, and that's poked away by Ryan. 35 seconds remain in the game. Again, Floyd trying to inbound it, bounces it to Douglas Fisher. And she's out of the left corner, does a good job to split the double team, get out of it. Gets it to Moore, or to middle, top of the key. Now the double team coming to her. Dribbling around with it, does a good job to draw the foul, shielding the ball away from Shamari Lewis. And that should be number 5, should be free throws for the Boomers.
Yeah, good job by Lexi.
Nope. They'll say team foul number 4.
But yeah, good job by Lexi, though. I mean, I don't think she realized how many fouls there was. She thought maybe she was going to the line. But to recognize that, hey, I need to be the one that's going to keep this ball in my hands to go to the free throw line. 24 seconds remains in the game. Boomers with the 43-42 lead. Inbound goes in the backcourt to Mendel. Guarded tightly by Ryan. Double team comes as Lewis there in the right corner. Floyd with it. Now she's got to escape out of there. Nice bounce up to Douglas Fisher. Top key with 12. And Douglas Fisher was fouled by Delgado with 12 seconds remaining. That is team number 5 for Liberal. So it'll be Douglas Fisher to the line for 2 free throws. A chance to push it to a 3-point game. Even though that wasn't a hard foul, that was getting close to an intentional foul. She didn't play the ball. She just reached out with both of her hands and grabbed the hips. You got to play the ball still whenever you know it's going to be a foul.
First free throw for Douglas Fisher falls. She's got 18. Mendel with 19. They've combined for 37 of the 44 for Woodward here today. Second free throw for Douglas Fisher. That one falls as well. 2 clutch ones. And now for the Boomers, really, Eric, just don't give up the 3-point shot or the 3-point play.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
45-42. Liberal trailing by 3. Ryan pulls, dumps in the paint to Lewis.
Straight up.
Left block, double team. She puts up the shot. It falls, but there's only 2 seconds left. And do they get the timeout? Whoa, what do we got here? Had a call as the clock was down to about 2 seconds, or 0.2 seconds.
I think what he was saying was just as
now
Lexi,
the Boomers take a timeout.
as Ava Miller went out of bounds to to kind of look for the throw in. She was kind of hopping around, and I think she jumped on the line. And
now here's the problem for Liberal. There was 0.2 on the clock, not 2 seconds, 0.2. It's a 1-point game, 45-44. Liberal didn't have the timeout. So you get the base case scenario, but now they don't have time to launch an actual shot. It's got to be essentially a tip shot, right? An alley.
Pretty much going to have to go right at the rim and get the tip in because you don't have enough time to catch and shoot, which is 0.2 seconds.
So that's the situation as Coach Jones, the Joneses, I should say, and Coach Moore talk about it to the team. And really, it's just about making sure you don't let anything free go to the basket. You don't want to foul either. You're going to watch, I imagine, probably Shamari Lewis is the one that you're going to watch for the tip shot. She got 25 in this game. Boomers lead 45-44, trying to hold on in this third-place game, Winter Classic. As it'll be Ryan, the inbounder for the Lady Red. Lewis camped up on the right block. The right elbow, it's Mullen. The left elbow, it's Delgado. Left block, it's Torres. Boomers face guard. Ryan gets the motion going. Floats it up to Lewis, puts it up, and that's it. It's no good, and the Boomers hold on for the 45-44 win. What a thriller in the third-place girls game in the Winter Classic. We'll step aside, come back with the post-game stats. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Life never stops moving between the...
Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Life never stops moving between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's. You're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer, Pipe Lanes Tire.
And back to Boomer Basketball on Z92. Woodward has Woodward, the girls side. They win it 45-42 over Liberal, a tight contest for the third place crown, if you will, in the Winter Classic. Woodward improves to 2-4 on the season. Liberal now 2-3 on the year. Looking at our post-game stats, what an effort by Lexi Mendel and Riley Douglas Fisher. 19 apiece for the girls. They combined for 38 of the 45. Mendel, had 3 threes. Douglas Fisher had 1. As far as your other scoring for the Boomers, 5 from Ava Miller today, 2 from Taylor Floyd. And for Liberal, Shamari Lewis, the story, 25 points for her today, leading the charge. 6 from Camila Delgado, 5 from the freshman Malia Mullins, 4 from Zoe Torres, as well as Kylie Ryan, the scoring there, Eric. Boy, that was touch and go there for a minute, especially in that second half, but the Boomers do enough to hold on.
Yeah, you really said it, it's touch and go. And the Boomers, kind of had it was really a tale of two halves, because in the second half they didn't look, as much in control, just overall across the board. I was really kind of proud of the way that they were able to hang on the way they did, just because they haven't been put in that situation, much this year. And they fought off that push. But, it's just you hope as we move on that this is just kind of that they're taking that step of, hey, we know we can now. It's these early season games when it's close. We saw it kind of at Elk City where they were close and they had that advantage and they kind of lost it. Tonight they had it and they held off as long as they could, and that's all you have to do. And hopefully that gives them a little bit of confidence moving forward.
Well, I think really go back to that first half we talked about. First half through the middle of the third quarter, they were doing a really phenomenal job of being the ones that was getting Liberal, kind of upset, uneasy, right, forcing all those turnovers. Liberal got to give them credit, made some good adjustments, went away from that zone, went more pressure, went to the man, and that did start to cause problems for the Boomers. And Shamari Lewis, I mean, I know it was a loss, but you got to give her a big shout. She was a spark plug in that second half for Liberal. When they needed it, she was there to clean up a lot of situations.
Yeah, she's unbelievable. And you know, and I honestly think that Liberal team has, you know, one more piece.
Yeah, like the Contreras who graduated. Yeah,
consistent scorer. You know, I think that would be a completely different type of team that they have. And you know, and I want to say this: we talked about early in the season, who's going to step up for the Boomers as far as scoring and things like that. I think we figured that out. I think it's going to be Lexi Mendel. She's going to be the one that's going to be able to balance Briley, and really right now it's Briley's complementing Lexi in the way Lexi's playing.
Right, and they had a good connection today. So, what do you say we give them the co-players?
I was having that thought. We didn't even talk about this.
Yeah, see that we got that twin flip.
We're getting that chemistry going here, Tyler. Good job.
So we'll go with co-players of the game today, not just one. Briley Douglas Fisher, Lexi Mendel, your Bank of Western Oklahoma co-players for the girls. As far as player of the game, Bank of Western Oklahoma goes beyond banking. No matter where you are, the Bank of Western Oklahoma is always close. Find a location near you at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Lexi Mendel, Briley Douglas Fisher are Bank of Western Oklahoma co-players of the game for the Boomers. Well, the boys on the court getting warmed up. They will take on Elk City. The Elks will be the second time these squads have been up this season. We'll go ahead, step aside, come back, and get you prepped for that matchup. It's the third place game on the boys' side, Winter Classic, Z92 and Boomer TV.
At Bank of Western Oklahoma, we've been a cornerstone of the community since 1908. Being locally owned and operated, we understand the values and the culture that define Western Oklahoma. From supporting local farmers to helping small businesses thrive, we take pride in offering personalized banking solutions that reflect our deep understanding of Western Oklahoma. Discover the difference of a bank that's been by your side for generations. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Filled out. The Woodward Boomers taking on the Elk City Elks. Woodward 2-3 on the year coming into this game. They fell to UConn last night, 79-69. Caden Gaines, 36 big points in that one. Wasn't enough though to overcome Bo Barber, Michael Easley, Tony Jeffries. They had 16, 24, and 22 points respectively. That was 62 of the 79 for the Millers in that one. Elk City, they got here after they fell to Liberal last night, 46-38. Elk City now 1-3 on the season. Their win came earlier this tournament. Beat Perryton day one, 33-32 in a tight defense battle. The story coming into today, or into this tournament, if you will, Cole Bowie, from what we understand, the multi-sport standout for Elk City, no longer with the team. So it's a new number 3, Jeremiah Jackson. Was number 5. He's now number 3 for the Elks, if you'll be watching on Boomer TV. And that has changed the dynamic. And talking with, Coach Greavy, boys assistant, Eric, I know you talked to some people about that. You take a time off the floor like that, but for the team, it seems that Elk City now playing a little bit more unselfish, I guess you'd say, or spreading the wealth a little bit more. All guys just trying to settle into some new roles, some adjusted roles, and each trying to feel what they can offer to the team in a sense. Yeah,
you hate to call it addition by subtraction, but whenever you take a player that you rely on, the one that your offense is going to go through, and everything like that. When you take them off the floor, it forces everybody else to pull out the best they can in their game, and sometimes, it kind of gives them that, not that they didn't have confidence before, but it gives them this little bit extra confidence.
No question about it. And, you look at some of those key players for Elk City that now has to step up a little bit in some of that sense. We highlighted going into that first game, Graham Eastham, the freshman. That was a player that Coach Full had mentioned as one that he looked to do big things this year. Coach Full himself, kind of new to the program, came over from Rappo Butler as an assistant to take this job on the boys' side. I would also look for a guy like Crew Keys, sophomore, who's had a couple keys come across Elk City, usually pretty good athletes. Crew, no difference there. Pretty good athlete. And, you know, you look at a guy like Damon Jackson, who's the second leading scorer when we faced him the first time, a senior, will look to take some of that role on. But when Woodward did cross paths with Elk City to begin the season, it was all Boomers, 63-21 in that matchup. First game of the season for either team. Woodward led 20-7 after the first quarter and really just did not look back. They held Elk City 5 points to Cole Bowie, 5 to Jackson. David Jackson, that was the 2 leading scorers. And Tucker Garza had 4 as well. But Eric, that was a game where we kind of looked at it and said, okay, we think we can match up with Elk City. And Woodward exceeded expectations of that game. That was on their floor. Now the Boomers today have a chance to kind of reaffirm that. Although it is a new look Elk City, you've got size advantage on. We think Woodward probably the more physical team overall. I think the big deal is here, just don't get complacent, right? Go out, execute as if this is a brand new opponent.
Yeah, I think so. You know, and you're going to have to, you know, be aware for the Boomers, hey, they know exactly what you're going to be. That we really haven't seen, like, the formula has been there for all the games so far for the Boomers. They know exactly what's going to be. You know, you expect a lot of physicality on Gaines tonight. Just try to knock him off. But we saw last night that, hey, it doesn't matter how hard you fight against Caden, he's going to fight through it and still get his points.
You know, I was talking with Coach Uribe again, and it was one of those deals where he's wondering when Caden's going to start getting some more of those boxing glove looks. Because at this point, I mean, he's averaging 25 a game through his first 5 games as a freshman. That's remarkable. In this tournament, had 32 night one, had 36 last night. And I know not a lot of teams outside of Weatherford really have the size to deal with them, but you got to figure that pressure's really coming. But I think it's a credit to Coach Gaines and the system as well, because you've got a Carter Reed, you got a Gage Hutchins, a Connor Price, a Connor Sunderland. We saw Isaiah Washington step in last night and have a good game. There's almost too many options for teams just to buckle down and say, okay, we're going to box one Caden and force other kids to beat us, because there's a lot of other solid players on this Boomer team.
Yeah, all those other guys are now starting to step up and execute when they need to execute. And that's Isaiah Washington, man, that guy has, to me, been super impressive during the first 5 games. You know, we saw his growth last season, but this season I feel like he's really taking the next step.
Yeah, and a lot of that's that footwork, right? He's starting to figure out how to really use that frame, use those feet. We saw moments of it last year, but it wasn't quite all there. And you can tell he's playing with a lot more confidence and stayed ready whenever he's needed. Same can be said for Connor Sunderland, who's just willing to do whatever he's got to do to contribute. Connor Price, the assist man for the most part for the Boomers. As we get ready for your starting lineups for both teams. Pioneer, unleash tomorrow's potential with Pioneer Fiber, internet, and get speed, reliability, surf, stream, and stay connected with Pioneer Fiber. Also, Jeswell Chevrolet, our scoreboard this year for Boomer Sports. In chatting, it's where honesty is not just word, it's how they drive every deal. Visit JesswellChevrolet.com or call them 580-938-2122. Jeswell Chevrolet, Chatting, Pioneer, powering Boomer Sports this season. And let's go ahead and turn over to Troy Hartley for the starting lineups.
Woodward Boomer. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Elks. Wearing number 0, Drew Key. Wearing number 1, Tucker Garza. Wearing number 3, Jeremiah Jackson. Wearing number 10, Graham Easton. And wearing number 13, Luther Stover. The Elks are coached by head coach Tyler Bull. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Woodward Boomers! Wearing number 0, Carter Reed! Wearing number 3, Connor Price! Wearing number 20, Caden Dean! Wearing number 24, Gage Hudson! And wearing number 35, Connor Sunderland!
And there's your starting lineups for both sides for Elk City. It's Tucker Garza, Jeremiah Jackson, Graham Easton, Drew Keys, and Hooper Stover, the 5 for the Boomers. Same starting lineups we've seen this season. Gage Hutchins, Carter Reed, Connor Sunderland, Caden Gaines, and Connor Price, the 5 for the Boomers. Woodward wearing the home white uniforms, white tops, white bottoms. Got the Woodward W in black on the shorts, gold trimmings, black trimming. Numbers and text is in gold, trimmed in black for Elk City. It is the brown tops, bottoms, white trimming, white numbers and text, trimmed in some black. Boomers going right to left in his first half. Elk City going left to right. Caden Gaines wins the tip uncontested. Mr. Jackson didn't even try. Left wing, Price has possession from the Boomers, gets a high screen from Reed. Drew Keys fights over the top of it. Price gets down to the right block and finds Carter Reed right in front of the basket for the easy layup. Boomers lead 2-0 to start the game, 7:40, first quarter. Elk City back the other way as Keys on the handle, faces some tight full court pressure from Boomers. Finds Jackson. They do break the press ahead to Eastham. Right block. Sunderland tries to take the charge to no avail. Eastham with the easy basket. Ties it up. Boomers push back down the right side. Find Price. Right wing. Open for three. Takes it and nails it. Connor Price. First basket of the game. Boomers lead 5-2. 7:15 first quarter.
CP's not used to receiving the assist.
Right.
He's just dishing it out.
And then Gage Hutchins forces the turnover right in front of us. Was tight on Jackson. Jeremiah Jackson out of bounds, they say, on the sideline. Boomers force the turnover, get it back to 7-10 first quarter. Lead 5-2. Price bounces it to Reed on the right wing. Hand off to Gaines. He's double teamed. Pass down to Reed on the right block. Shot just off mark and a foul underneath on the rebound attempt. As Sunderland looked like he got pushed. And they get Stover for his first foul. Team first.
But that's the thing is, no matter where they're out on the floor, they're going to have two guys on Caden, so Caden's going to have an opportunity to pick up some assists tonight.
Price takes the inbounds, visits Gaines, right wing. Gaines spins to the right elbow, pulls up, tough jumper with some contact, no call, runs out, rebound taken underneath by Stover. Elk City back the other way, trailing 5-2. Eastham trying to cross up Hutchins. Gage all over him in the backcourt. Finally, he'll feed on the left wing to Garza. He'll walk it up, guarded by Sunderland. Working back to Eastham, 6:30 first quarter. Elk City trails 5-2. A handoff Jackson. He'll turn the corner. Kicks out in the right side to Stover. Up top to Garza. Checked by Carter Reed. Hops into the paint. Reed still over him. Blocks the shot. And Gaines with the rebound. They'll feed it up ahead to Price. Down the right side. Cross corner. Left corner. Hutchins wide open for three. Takes it just a bit strong as it pops out. Rebound pulled down by Garza. Boomers still up 5-2. 6:05 first quarter. As it's Eastham now slowing it up for Elk City across the timeline. Will be picked up by Carter Reed. Boomers in the man defense. Trying to cross up. Reed gets below the free throw line, and now a jump ball forced by Carter Reed. Possession arrow, though, keeps it with Elk City. Carter Reed forcing that issue. Get a hand in. They're talking about it. Okay. Oh, no, they call a foul. Come on, Luis. Overruled. And gives Carter Reed the foul. No, he's doing his job. So he gives Carter Reed the foul. Actually, first of the game for Boomers. As inbounding will be Keys underneath the left block. Gage Hutchins falls down, and Keys' pass to Eastham over the top of him. That's out of bounds back to the Boomers. So miscommunication there results in a turnover for Elk City. Woodward on top, 5-2, 5:51 first quarter. Gaines the inbounder in front of the scorer's table. Will swing it out to Price left side. In the corner, Hutchins thinks about the three. Now drives. He gets poked at, ball loose, stolen away. Eastham comes up with it for Elk City. He's guarded tightly by Hutchins, right wing. Now Gaines on him too. Tight double team. And a pass almost thrown away. It's poked away from Stover, but out of bounds. Elk City keeps possession.
Boomers a little sloppy on the offensive end here start to start, but got defensive end. They're doing exactly what we expect them to do and could apply a lot of pressure.
On the sideline, Eastham trying to inbound it. Hutchins on him, still looking. Throws all the way deep in the backcourt in the corner to Garza. He'll pick it up. He's guarded by Sunderland. Left wing, Garza with the dribble. Puts a little shoulder into Sunderland. Now tries to bounce a pass on the baseline. They'll say it's off the Boomer as it rolls out of bounds.
I think maybe Connor Sunderland may have got a piece of it.
So Keys inbounding beneath the right block as Woodward leads 5-2 on OC, 5:27 first quarter. Stover crosses over, feeds Garza top key. He'll calmly walk back to near the Woodward W. Now turns the corner, trying to drive on Reed. Hop step into the paint, and they'll say jump ball forced by the Boomers as they tied him up. Possession arrow gives it to.
I think that should be Boomers.
They didn't. I don't think they flipped it from the last time. No, because the jump ball, remember, was a foul.
Okay.
So
Yep.
that's what's screwing us up. It is Elk City ball in the
I was
possession.
about to blame Jason Harrison over there running the clock.
As Elk City keeps possession. Keys, again, the inbounder beneath right block. Gains on tight, finally floats out to Garza, top of the key. As a right wing, tried to attack on Sunderland. Garza collects himself, steps back, and just hands it off to Easton. High right wing. Easton trying to size up Carter Reed, bounces free throw line to Garza. Picked up by Sunderland in the right corner. Easton launches the three, hand to the face. That's an air ball. Rebound, though, by Keys underneath, who flies in and puts in the layup. Keys has got 2. It's 5-4 in favor of Woodward. As Oak City pokes one out of bounds on a pass attempt into their own bench. Boomers keep possession with 4:52 remaining first quarter. Gains the inbounder in between the Elk City bench and the scorer's table. Goes out to Reed, to Price. In the corner to Gaines. Ooh, poked by Jeremiah Jackson. Almost had the steal. Goes Price back to Gaines. The three, no good, but he's fouled. And it just popped out. Almost a 4-point play for the Boomers.
Jackson knocked the ball out of Gaines' hand and was playing really good defense. Knocks the ball out of his hand, so when he comes off, that leaves Gaines wide open.
Yep.
You know, and so when the ball gets back to Gaines, and Jackson tried to recover, and unfortunately got too much contact on the shot.
So Gaines at the free throw line, his first chance at points tonight. It does fall. He had 32 day one, 36 last night. He's averaging 25 a game through the first 5 games of his career. Second free throw in the way, that falls as well.
That's pretty good, right?
That's okay for a
Yeah.
freshman.
Just making sure. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen 25-point scores.
You know, I talked to Carter Reed about it today, caught him kind of before the girls game, and he's like, you know, I was averaging 20 a game in this tournament last year, and I felt like I was hot stuff. As Gaines makes all 3 free throws, Boomers lead 8-5. Trying to break presses. Oak City. Keys on the right wing has it. Now Sunderland tries to take a charge. Keys just steps through, puts up a layup. That's off the mark. Sunderland pops up off the floor and gets the rebound.
I think they're going to say that there was a foul.
Okay, foul on Oak City of some sort, maybe. Didn't see a number.
Well, maybe not. I don't know what he called there.
Maybe somebody was out of bounds and all that. Either way, the Boomers have possession. Connor Price, left wing. So Woodward leads 8-4, 4:15 games. Top of the key, gets the 3, just runs out again. Rebound taken by Reed. He puts up the second shot opportunity from the left baseline, and that just a bit strong was triple teamed and drew the foul. Carter Reed to the free throw line to get Keys for his first, team third. So Reed at the line with a chance at a couple of free throws. He's got 2 points to this one. First one falls. 3 for the senior. Boomers lead 9-4, 4:11 first quarter. Second free throw on the way for Reed. That one off the back iron, but falls. So Road goes high and pops in. 4 points for Carter Reed. Boomers up 10-4. Oak City now trying to deal with that full court press. As Easton in the backcourt on the baseline, checked by Hutchins, and quick timeout by Coach Bull. He knew there was trouble there coming. He called the timeout to save the possession for Oak City. Sealy State Bank, they've got a branch now in Woodward, the new location, 2314 Williams Avenue. Sealy State Bank Woodward branch offers full-service banking, including personal checking, savings, home and commercial loans, mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and much more. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop, for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Kent, and Weatherford. M&D, Sealy State Bank, Iron Boomer Sports this season. As out of the timeout, Oak City will have possession. They trail 10-4 to the Boomers. Early leaders in scoring. Carter Reed with 4. Gaines has got 3 free throws, and Connor Price has a 3 for the Boomers. For Oak City, 2 for Easton, as well as Keys, the 2 lead scorers there. Inbound from Easton, in front of his own bench to Jackson. Race across the timeline, poked at from behind by Hutchins, and Price on the floor for it. They say out of bounds, last touch by Oak City.
Yeah, they're going to same situation. I think what happened last time was he was standing on the out of bound line when he reached in and touched the ball. So that's where they're.
As Price was the last one to touch it, but not before he's out of bounds. The other way for Boomers. Gaines pulls up, right elbow extended for the quick jumper, a bit long. He's missed his first 3 shots. Rebound taken by Elk City as they'll feed to Garza. Across the timeline now with it on the dribble. Just feeds over to Eastham, high right wing, guarded by Carter Reed. Boomers net man looks. Eastham with dribble. Oh, heavy pressure by Reed, almost a steal. Finally gets the left wing to Stover. He's double teamed and fouled. Trying to dribble through that double team, was successful in drawing the foul.
Right there and call it on Gaines.
Yep, his first, second foul of the quarter for Woodland.
This is where, you know, we're going to see kind of that maturity of Gaines as, you know, how has it grown? Because this is kind of the first time he's had a lot of struggle in a game.
As Elk City on the inbounds, backcourt. Cruz with it, gets it to Jackson. Garza launches right wing 3 there. Kind of flat because off the back iron. Rebound taken by Hutchins, and he's fouled as he pulls down the board. They'll get Stover. That'll be his second, team 4th of the quarter for Elk City. Woodward leads 10-4, 3:17 remaining in the quarter. They will have the possession as Connor Price will bring it up the floor. With the draw across the timeline, top of the key, bounces it to Reed, right side. Gets the screen from Gaines, tries to roll around it, feeds it to Price, left side. He'll launch the 3 near the corner. That's too strong, an air ball picked up by, on the backside for Elk City by Webb. So a handoff to Easton, who dribbles across the timeline on a bit of a jog, right wing, met by Gage Hutchins. 2:50 remaining in the quarter. Course lead 10-4. Easton drives, spins, shot way off the glass, rebound fought forward. Webb takes it for Elk City. So feed back to Garza. Not brothers, but both have the same hair. Garza pulls up free throw line. That shot a little short, some contact, no call. Boomers with rebound to Gaines. Gaines driving to the net, the two-handed flush. I would say they'll get boring at some point, but I don't think it will.
No.
Fight for Caden Gaines.
That's, you know, an easy two like that, something Caden may need right here to kind of settle him down.
That's his first field goal made as he's got 5. 12-4, Boomers with the lead. 2:10 remaining in the quarter. Elk City does break pressure. No, stolen away. Sunderland with the one-handed pick on the pass. Gaines driving to the basket and another flush again. And swung around on the rim. Jungle-wise, he's got 7. And the Boomers crack it open to a 10-point advantage. 14-4, 2 minutes first quarter. And a timeout taken. As if I can find where I'm at, Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, Oklahoma's real estate and land auction expert. Smith & Co., your #1 choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call 580-254-3975. Ira at smithcorealestate.com. You can email as well. And Great Plains Bank, Heritage, Trust, Respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. Deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas. They are in touch with the communities in which their customers live and work. Smith & Co. Great Plains Bank, powering Boomer sports this season. The Boomers turn it on a little bit defensively, getting some turnovers forced, capitalizing on those turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, early on.
You're over here counting up your cash,
right.
Mr. Richman. Oh,
kind of throwing out my money.
Yeah.
Making it rain.
Oh.
No, but the Boomers, you know, early on they were just playing a little bit, a little sloppy, kind of doing that over pursuing thing that we can sometimes do. But you know, really in the last couple of possessions, they've slowed down. They've jumped through the passing lanes, and I'm super that steal that Connor Sunderland had. That was
pretty.
That was a really good steal. Yeah. So
as out of the timeout, Eastham with it for Elk City. Now guarded Tyler by Jake Graff, seeing his first minutes. Eastham trying to get a pass down to Keys, who's cutting on the baseline. Some traffic and a foul drawn as Keys able to take it, take some contact. They'll get Gaines. Yeah, his second. So 4 fouls in the quarter for Elk City, 3 for Woodward with 1:49 remaining in the first. And Gaines will step out. Cole Reed in. Also got Jake Graff in now, seeing his first minutes. Isaiah Washington in there. As on the inbounds for Elk City, they'll go left corner. Can't tell if that's Garza, not Webb. Now Webb's got it. Webb's got a little bit more bullet to his block here. 1:40 remaining in the quarter. As Garza takes a high left wing. Elk City trails 14-4. Bounced over to Eastham on the right side. Or Tyler by Graff. Bounce free throw line to Webb. Picked up by Hutchins. The handoff to Jackson as he rolled around the top. Garza drive, kicks out behind the Keys. The 3 in the corner falls. Crew Keys, he's got 5. That's a 7 for Elk City. It's 14-7. Minute 10, first quarter. Graff the handle for the Boomers. Back the other way, top of the key. So feed to Cole Reed, right wing. Hands off to Carter. Going around the top to Washington now. Elbow back to Carter Reed, trying to cut into the basket. Finally, just as Isaiah Washington on the backside with a nice little give and go bucket.
Yeah, great job by Carter.
Pick and roll, I should say.
Great job by Carter to recognize it, but also good job by Washington kind of move into the open spot instead of trying to come too far out, and that's just shows because kind of the IQ that he's developed over the past couple of years.
Gage Hutchins runs up the steps a little bit, almost comes away with the steal. Stays with Elk City. 45 seconds remaining first quarter. Woodward leads 16-7. The Elks the other way with Garza. Breaks the pressure. Across the timeline, left corner again. Keys, another 3, this time short. Off the left side of the iron, rebounded by Cole Reed. Push ahead to Isaiah Washington. Left wing to Hutchins in the corner. Graff. Back to Hutchins. Tries to drive to the paint, and he's fouled. That should be a shooting foul, looks like, as Gage was trying to gather and shoot. That'll be on Crew Keys this second.
Yeah, I heard that one through our headphones, so
yeah.
If we can hear the slap, it's a pretty good contact.
Regardless of the shooting or not, 5 fouls on Oak City now in the quarter for this last 28 seconds. So Hutchins at the line. 2 free throws. First one crawls in off the front of the net. First point of the game for Hutchins. Damon Jackson, the senior, will step in for Crew Keys. Another substitution as well for Elk City. They'll take out Jeremiah Jackson and bring in Winston Monk.
So they're already, playing some different people than we saw as far as earlier in the game.
Hutchins makes the second free throw. 18-7 Woodward on top. 25 seconds remains in the quarter as Elk City in the backcourt. Easton trying to break the full court pressure by the Boomers. Checked tightly by Carter Reed. Now bounces over to Garza. Still not across the timeline. Cole Reed on him, and 10-second call forced by the Boomers. The Reed brothers partly responsible for that one. Don't worry, Crosby. If you get in, we won't forget about you, buddy.
Well, fortunately, he's on the JV team, so we're not going to see him tonight.
Yeah, he had a good game.
He
was it?
He had
Earlier today.
Yeah, yesterday and today. He had really good games.
So 13 seconds of the quarter. Boomers with possession. Graff, top of the key, left wing to Carter Reed, trying to bounce into Isaiah Washington. That pass stolen away by Elk City. Bond takes it with 5. Back to Garza with 3s at the half-court line. Top of the key, launches at the buzzer, and that falls. Tucker Garza at the buzzer gets it to go. His first basket. It's 18-10 after 1. Woodward leads over Elk City boys. Third place game on Z92 and Boomer TV.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves. Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
On top of City in this third place game, 18-10 after first quarter is 18-7 to Tucker Garza. For Elk City, got to about the top of the key, hit it fading to the right. Boomers, though, will have the possession to start the second quarter as we Gage Hutchins hops to the scorer's table sideline right in front of us. Ready to inbound it. Boomers going right to left of this half as he'll inbound to Connor Price, who's back into the ball game. Goes left wing to Gaines. Feeds down to Sunderland off the pick and roll, and Sunderland fouled on the way up by Garza. Would have been an easy 2 for Sunderland had he not been fouled.
Yeah, I like the fact that, you know, Gaines' first thought was actually, like, hey, let's dump it off, because the more you're giving it up to the other guys on the team, it's going to force the pressure that's on you. It's going to force people that have to come back off of you just a tad bit, and we know what he can do when he starts getting hot.
First free throw for Sunderland, too strong off the back iron. So it remains 18-10, Boomers advantage, 7:50 first half. Second free throw for Sunderland, that one on the mark. So he got his first point of the ball game, 19-10 Boomers lead. The inbound for Elk City will be Jackson. So a fire pass to the free throw line to Garza, still on their own side of the court. That pass though too high, back to Garza, stolen away by Carter Reed. Drives left side, fade away on the baseline, just a bit off the mark, rebound underneath by Sunderland. His second opportunity, swatted out a bit, it's off as well, rebounded by Elk City as Jackson takes it, right wing, feeds back to Easton for the Elks.
Boomers got to capitalize whenever they get a turnover like that.
Double team nearly forces another one. They work it over to Garza, left wing, deep three, and that falls by Garza. And a foul underneath. It's Garza with his second three. He's got 6.
No, I think they're actually going to call the offensive foul. So.
Offensive foul, so take a, or
well, no, I think
shot counts,
yeah.
So it was after the bucket. And it'll get Mong with the foul, his first. So 19-13, Elk City trailing by 6, 7:15 remaining in the first half. Woodward with the possession. That's Price, left wing to Gaines. Gets the high screen from Sunderland. That rolls around the top of it. Free throw line, kicks in the corner. Price up top to Reed. Back over to Sunderland. Thinks about the three. He'll take it, and that just pops out for Sunderland. Looks like he's got the green light again. That's good to see. They've got it revoked there at Anadarko for a minute. As Easton across the timeline. He's got it to Webb. Garza will take the handle, picked up by Gaines on the right wing. 6:40 remaining first half, ordered on top 19-13. Elk City come out with a bit of a different fight than what we saw in the first game. Garza with a nice drive, leans in a little bit, draws enough contact to get the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Looks like, unfortunately,
I think
okay to get Sunderland. I was about to say, unfortunately, that would have been the third on Gaines.
Yeah, I think Hayden thought it was going to be on him too, and they charged it to Sonny.
Well, hopefully Sonny did the senior thing and say, hey, that's on me. Not on
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Because that was only his first. First free throw for Garza just dribbles out to the right side. It's no good. Still 19-13 Boomer advantage. Second free throw for Garza does fall. He's got 7 of the Elks' 14 points. Boomers with possession, 6:30 first half. Left wing, Carter Reed bounces in the corner to Gaines. So roll around into the paint, spin move, and Jackson was all over him. Gaines still made the shot.
Be on the floor.
He'll be on the floor. I mean, Jackson straight up just grabbed his jersey as Gaines spun off him and had the easy basket. Nasty move, all for nothing.
Yeah, it was. It looked like he kind of got his hand caught, maybe even underneath the jersey.
Second foul on Jackson. And back for the Boomers goes to Sunderland, top of the key, picked up by Garza. Looking to pass, had a man open, maybe Hutchins for a second. Hands off to Gaines. That three off the right side, air ball. Rebound underneath, picked up by Webb. That's he'll feed to Easton down the right side for Elk City. They trail 19-14, 6:05 first half. Jackson on the right wing, over the left wing, Garza launches another three, this time off the left side, rebound taken by Gaines, feeds ahead to Reed, pass a little wayward, Reed collects it, flips it back to Hutchins, 3, left wing, that's too strong. Gaines though with the second chance forward left side there. Gaines using his height that time, he's got 9. Boomers lead 21-14, 5:45 first half. Elk City trying to go back the other way with Jeremiah Jackson left side, breaks out of some pressure, bounces it down to Garza in the paint. Sunderland all over him, and traveled by Garza. Sunderland did a good job just to step up and essentially block the shot.
Here's the thing, how many guys, when they score 9 points, are you thinking, 9 points, but he has 4 rebounds, you're thinking, they're playing great tonight. Not Caden Gaines. I mean,
he's a little off in the first half, and he's still got 9.
He's struggled here in the first half. He's still got 9 points and 4 rebounds.
Cole Reed into the ball game for the Boomers. Takes that Carter Reed, has it right wing, feeds into Gaines, and takes some contact. No call there as he just fades away, trying to take the shot, got knocked down. It's off. Rebound picked up by Easton. Pushes left corner. David Jackson launches the 3. That's too strong. Rebound. Gage Hutchins tries to float pass ahead to Kate Gaines. He can't quite get it as Elk City comes up with it. That's Eastham again. 5 minutes remaining first half. Boomers lead by 7, 21-14. Elk City's brought a good fight, though. Jeremiah Jackson trying to drive free throw line, gets stopped up, kicks out to Eastham. 3, right wing falls. Graham Eastham, freshman, with 5. Elk City was then 4, 21-17. Boomers the other way with possession, 4:45 in the half. Sunderland top the key. They swing it in the corner to Price. Down on the paint, the block to Gaines, trying to work. Tough shot over a couple defenders. That's off the back iron, no good. Rebound taken by Elk City. Gaines right down, maybe trying to force just a touch. He's got to settle in a bit.
Yeah, I think once he finds that touch here, he'll get going. But sometimes he has games where he kind of goes through these stretches.
As Elk City will hand off to Damon Jackson. He'll drive into the paint. The shot just rims out. Rebound. Ooh, and a foul as Kate Gaines trying to come over and block the shot. Thought he had the hand first. Oh, they'll get Connor Price. Okay. So Connor Price, the guy drawing the foul.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, we'll take it. Keep that third off. Kate at the line for Elk City. He's now Kai Brock. His first shot tonight falls at the line. So 21-18. Elk City's worked back to a 3-point game after trailing by 11. Second free throw for Brock falls as well. 4:15 remaining first half. Boomers trying to get a basket. The other way, Price, right wing, drives, kicks back to Cole Reed, right wing. He'll spin at the elbow, puts up a tough leaner. That's a bit strong. Rebound though, Price, the smallest man, takes it. But then his pass poked out and stolen away by Jeremiah Jackson. Elk City back the other way with Webb across the timeline left side. Picked up by Graff. Drives into the left block and his pass, they'll say last touched by Elk City was intended for Damon Jackson, goes out of bounds. See Price step out. Aaron Laredo comes in for the Boomers. Seeing his first time tonight. 3:50 remaining in the first half. So Woodward leads 21-19. Boys third place game, Winter Classic. Got to come away with a 2-1 weekend. Graff with the ball handle, right wing. Directless for traffic, drives baseline, pulls up, jumper, just rims out. Rebound again taken by Elk City. There's a couple looks, just can't get him to go down. As Eastham with the dribble, picked up by Graff, right side, nice little behind the back. Graham now feeds down to Cutting Jackson, and he draws the foul before the pass gets in. Eastham Graham is going to be a pretty good player for Elk City. He's a freshman.
Yeah, he is.
He shows a lot of composure.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He plays with a lot of maturity. Doesn't play like a freshman. And he's a kid I saw last year. And I feel like he's hit that kind of upper level of maturity compared to the way he was as an 8th grade.
6 foot listed as the freshman. As Elk City, the foul was on Jay Graff, by the way, for the Boomers. Elk City with it, trailing 21-19. 3 all the way, right corner, and that's an air ball by Jeremiah Jackson. Rebound taken by Isaiah Washington. Feeds ahead to Gaines. Right corner over to Graff. Picked up, feeds top key to Reed. He'll take the 3. Cole Reed banks it home. Cole Reed on the board with a 3 after banking one in. 24-19, Boomers back up by 5. 2:50 remaining first half. Pressure on now in the backcourt. And a pass picked off by Cole Reed from Damon Jackson. Reed drives to the paint, just takes a tough foul on the way there. Oh, they call a travel. Okay. So
I'm not sure. I didn't see it, but
yeah, okay. Travel. Turnover by the Boomers. Cole Reed got pushed to the floor.
We're not the only ones who are confused. Sounds like everybody else in the crowd was too.
It is what it is. Damon Jackson the inbound to Jeremiah Jackson for Elk City. They play a little catch. Damon backcourt below his own free throw line. Trying to break the pressure. They tip pass about midcourt. Picked up by Jay Graff. Steal. Back the other way in the corner. Laredo. He'll tee up the 3. And that's a bit strong. Rebound fought for on the backside. And last touch by who? Oh, and the Boomers may have got a call back. There. Okay, no. It's Elk City ball.
Jake Graff is on the floor, I think.
Yeah, he is. Got a little shaken up.
He got knocked down on his drive and kick. He got knocked down, and then as Caden went up for the rebound, Caden came down on him.
Yeah, Jake holding that shin, so we'll check on him for a minute, as Jake unfortunately down at the moment for the Boomers. Compass Athletics, from sports equipment to championship trophies and everything in between. 2024 Main Street, Woodward. Call Compass 580-256-7045. R5, when you work with R5 Custom Embroidery, you can count on a quick, fun, and enjoyable process with results that consistently exceed your expectations. Go chat with your screen printers about customized apparel at 817 Main Street, Woodward, or 580-256-3579. Compass as R5, Power and Boomer Sports. They'll get Jake off the court as he gets up. So hopefully he'll be fine moving forward. Took a bit of a, like I said, rough landing. They got kind of piled on there as Gaines was trying to fly in and get the rebound.
Yeah, I think Gaines came down on him, and that just happens, you know.
Just in the run of play, it's pure.
Right. You know, there was nothing. It wasn't anything that somebody made something bad happen. It just kind of happened.
Off the inbounds, Connor Price almost gets the steal on Grant Easton, pokes away from him. 2:20 remaining in the half. Woodward on top, 24-19 over the Elks. Elk City with a good fight in this one compared to that first matchup. They've already almost eclipsed their points total. As Webb on the drive for Elk City, bit out of control, shot miss, rebound collected by Laredo. Fed ahead to Gaines. He gets cut off right baseline. Price, free throw line, Washington pumps, drives, little runner. That's off the back iron, no good. Gaines tries to get the second effort, then runs into his own teammate as Washington with the third chance can't get it together. But a foul there. And they'll get Kai Brox with his first, team fourth, and now put Isaiah Washington to the free throw line for the Boomers. First free throw for Washington, short off the right side of the rim. 2 minutes even remaining in the half as Gaines will sit. We'll see Colt Moore for the first time today. Boomers on top, 24-19. Second free throw for Washington falls to make it a 6-point game. Favor Woodward, Washington with 3. Oak City on the inbounds. Webb in the backcourt, the ball handler, picked up by Price. Gives it to Garza. Nice steal, though, by Cole Reed, picked up by Connor Price, and then they'll say last touch by Elk City as Price got poked away from him right in front of the scorer's table. But Cole Reed, another big defensive play.
Yeah, defensively. All year long, he's been, arguably one of our better defensive players.
Just a sophomore. As Price gets on the inbounds, tries to fire a pass to Clayton Reed. That's not there. But Isaiah Washington picks it up, flies in for the deuce. Off the glass. Washington out with 5. 27-19. Boomers extending that lead back a little bit. By 8 now. Another pass on the pressure, almost picked off, but Easton comes away with it. Races down the left side of the block and puts up the runner. Too strong, but he was fouled. Washington put a little body into him all the way up. It's Washington with his first, 4th foul of the quarter for the Boomers. Graham Easton to the free throw line with 1:29 remaining in the half. Boomers lead 27-19. As Easton with 5. His first free throw, rails around and dribbles out the front.
They're still over there checking on Jake. They've actually got a nurse. That's Kaylee Mills' mom. She's a nurse. She's over there helping check on Jake.
Second free throw also off the mark by Easton. Boomers come over with the rebound. Cole Reed left block, just dribbles it off the foot after a nice entry pass from Connor Price. Yeah, I hope to see Jake all right. Talked with his mom earlier today or throughout this tournament. Just kind of chatting with her in the hospitality room.
Yeah, her and several parents have done an awesome job in the hospitality room.
What they have. It's been some good food, man, no doubt. 1:05 in the half remaining as Woodward leads 27-19. Elk City though with possession. Free throw line Webb picked up by Washington on the drive. Left block. Puts the body into it, leans in and gets the layup to go off the glass. Tough move by Webb. His first basket makes it a 6-point game again. Boomers still in the lead. And the other way inside, we got a kick ball. We'll stay with Woodward. 46 seconds remains in the half as Carter Reed will check back in, take out Aaron Laredo.
I don't know if you realize, Tyler, but they got 21 points, which was their total.
I was about to say that. As the inbound goes to Cole Reed, he'll hop step into the lane. The tough leaner rounds around and falls, and he gets the foul. Cole Reed, tough bucket, and he'll go to the line for the 3-point play. He's got 5. Look at Kai Brott for a second. I joked with Carter Reed earlier today. I was like, so how does it feel to see Cole out play? He goes, it's tough. Missed around. Free throw, though, for Carter off the mark. And,
oh, man.
okay. Not sure what that was.
Yeah, it was on a. So basically, the Boomers had a sub standing there, and he, you know, if it was a made basket, the sub would have come in.
Oh, okay.
And he just got a little too touchy on the clock.
Come on, Jason. 38 seconds remaining in the half. Boomers lead 29-21. Elk City, though, with possession. Jeremiah Jackson on the drive, kicks in the corner to Webb. Bit of an odd pass. He's deep in the corner. Trap. Carter Reed, the steal, puts back into play. Coltmore races to take it. Feeds ahead to Hutchins. Wide open left side for the layup and good. So a steal, a pass, an assist to Gage Hutchins with the basket. Boomers back up by 10. 15 seconds remaining in the half. Easton in the backcourt. Jeremiah Jackson on the left side, double team. Feeds ahead to Webb. 10 seconds. Up top to Easton with 7. It's going to be one-on-one with Hutchins. 5 seconds. Easton trying to find a shot. Step back 3, left wing. That's almost an air ball. And that's how we end the first half. Woodward extends their lead back to 10. 31-21 at the break on Elk City. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on C92 and Boomer TV.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access, whether you're at home or on the go. Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit GoPioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
Life never stops moving. Between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer, Pipe Lanes Tire.
At the half, Woodward on top of that place game, 31-21. It's been a physical first half both ways. Elk City a little bit more competitive this time around than what we saw in game one. Woodward won the first quarter 18-10, but Elk City able to get it a little closer, I guess you could say, 13-11 that second quarter. Woodward still won it. That's how we get to that 10 points. Let's look at the halftime stats. The High Plains Tire halftime stats lead the Boomers. It is Kate Gaines with 9 points. You got 5 apiece from Cole Reed, Isaiah Washington, 4 from Gage Hutchins and Carter Reed, 3 from Connor Price, and a free throw from Condor Sunderland. On the Elk City side of things, pairing them in that first half, Tucker Garza with 7, 5 from Graham Eastham, as well as Crew Keys with 5 and 2. Logan Webb and Kai Brott for the Elks. And that, look at that, Eric. I mean, a little more sloppy maybe than that first time around, but it looked like for a minute Woodward was going to be able to pull away on some of that tough defense, but you got to give Elk City credit for being able to break it and find some baskets.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I think really the key to where this game is at right now is the sloppy play of the Boomers overall, not taking advantage of mistakes. Elk City's got 12 turnovers to just 5 for the Boomers, but the Boomers aren't really capitalizing very much on those mistakes. A lot of times, turning the ball over themselves and are having issues getting shots falling tonight. So I think that's a big reason why it's only a 10-point ball game right now.
And Caden Gaines, he's leading with 9, but he really hadn't had his best afternoon yet. Has missed some open looks, forced things a little bit. You expect that, though, sometimes with the freshman, where he's going to have some of those type of halves, quarters, and games overall.
Yeah, and I've been around Caden the last 2 years, and I've seen him go through stretches like this where he gets a lot of pressure and he starts pressing a little bit. I mean, he knows he's the guy.
Yeah.
And whenever you're the guy, sometimes you do a little too much. And I'm not saying that's what Caden is doing today. And some of this is fatigue. He's playing his. Say this will be the 4th high intensity game of
Yeah.
the week. And you know, whenever he went through kind of what he went through against Anadarko and last night, when both teams were incredibly physical on him, that's draining, you know. And so he may be facing some of that fatigue, and that's why he's having trouble getting. You know, but credit Elk City. They're doing everything they can to, you know, put that pressure on him, and you know, and kind of say, hey, we're going to try to take him out of the game and make everybody else use.
We'll hope to get an update on Jake Graf's stats. They're still tending him on that sideline. Kind of fell on a little bit on a bit of an odd play where he had missed a runner. Rebound was attempted, and kind of fell on by Gaines in the aftermath. So they're getting taped up over there. I've seen him kind of moving that leg around. So hopefully it's just more of a sprain scenario for him. So hope to get an update on that at some point. With your halftime stats and recap brought to you by High Plains. Visit High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward is where your dollar goes further. Boomers lead 31-21, 3:25 before we get the second half underway. You're listening on Boomer TV and KMZ FM Woodward Z92.
At Bank of Western Oklahoma, we know what it takes to keep your farm running smoothly. Our experienced lenders understand agriculture and offer competitive loans for real estate, livestock, equipment, and more. We are locally owned and invested in our communities, making decisions that benefit you quickly. Bank of Western Oklahoma, the bank that works as hard as you do. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Game. And looking at the bracket throughout the day and this Winter Classic, your consolation champions on the girls' side, it was Guyman over Enid JV 50-30. Parrington beats Guyman in a good one, 58-56. That was down to the wire. The Woodward girls came away with the third place over Liberal, another tight contest, 45-44. Riley Douglas Fisher, Lexi Mendel led the way for the Boomers with 19 each, and they earned all tournament team honors in this Winter Classic. So congratulations to them. The Boomers on the girls' side now 2-4 on the season. And then, of course, tonight ahead for your championship games. On the girls' side, it'll be UConn and Elk City. That one starting around 6 o'clock. And then for the boys, it'll be Liberal and UConn starting right after that UConn-Elk City game. Your seventh place games earlier in the day. A couple of JV matchups there. On the girls' side, it was Liberal over Woodward, 47-42. And on the boys' side, it was Woodward JV over Liberal, 45-36. So your full bracket on this Winter Classic. Been 3 days, a lot of fun, a lot of basketball, some good games, some good squads. And so, Eric, for the second half for the Boomers, you got the 10-point advantage. You really haven't played your best game today, so that's a good sign. You still got a 10-point lead. How do you close strong in the second half?
I think the thing is just not get too wrapped up in some of the struggles, and I don't think the Boomers have done that. You know, I think this is kind of the, you know, we've had some tough battles. I mean, you had Weatherford, you know, and then you have Anadarko, and then you have all the physical play that you dealt with last night against you know, fighting through that.
On Z92 and Boomer TV, maybe a little earlier start time too, starting at 6 right for the girls instead of 6:30. As Elk City will have possession, it's Hooper Stowe doing the inbounding for the Elks as they go right. Double team trying to pass it out. That's stolen away, but then the pass stolen away back by Eastham as Elk City gets in the right corner to Keys. Eastham below the free throw line with the shot. They'll dribble around and just falls out. Carter Reed finds Hutchins just below the free throw line. In the right corner to Price. They'll back it out, just hand off to Reed Comley. Boomers lead 31. 7:25 remaining third quarter. Reed pulls up right corner for three off the pass for Sunderland. That's an air ball. Sunderland trying to save. That'll be his second, first of the quarter for either team.
On those long shots like that.
Elk City with the advantage, or with the possession. Eastham double team. This pass gets stolen. This time by Connor. Handed picks it all.
Yeah, one-handed picks and doing his thing with it. Been nice to have some size like that on the football field, but
he's a senior. We can't get him out there. On the inbound goes to Jeremiah Jackson. He's picked up by Price, and Hutchins top the key, double team. Goes left wing to Stover. And the Boomers able to force the jump ball as Price and Sunderland get in there, and it's a turn. The Boomers get it.
I think Sonny knew he got away with one because he reached around, contacted the ball, but luckily CP came in there about the same time, so they gave the tie up to the Boomers.
As Price on the dribble, left side, feeds in the quarter, Gaines. He pulls up, tough shot, that's an air ball. Good defense by Jeremiah Jackson, rebound taken by Elk City. As Eastham with the possession. Up the right side of the court, picked up by Gaines. Here's the timeline. Now double team between him and Hutchins. His pass, a timeout to, oh no, a foul, let's say.
Yeah, as
Connor
the pass was being made, Connor got wrapped around the offside and made too much contact.
So his second, team second of the quarter. 6:32 remaining in the frame, and now they called Jackson for stepping out of bounds. He was double team, thought it was going to be another foul on the Boomers, not the case.
I thought that was going to be a foul of Caden Gaines. Caden went up and made contact with him, but they got him stepping out of bounds right in front of the officials.
So Boomers back the other way. Price top the key, right wing to Hutchins, and Hutchins travels, trying to make a move and cut in.
Again, that's another turnover by Elk City that the Boomers did not capitalize on and turned it over themselves.
6:22, third quarter. Boomers still with the 10-point lead, 31-21. Eastonville with possession for Elk City, feeds that to Stover. Left baseline guards, and with the shot blocked by Carter Reed. Go out of bounds, last touch by Reed, but a good effort from Reed to get over into the corner and block the shot. See Isaiah Washington coming in for Connor Sunderland.
Carter's second block shot against him
in the corner, drives to the paint, kicks. He gets inside, puts up the leaner just beyond the block. That's batted around. Shot was off. Rebound fought for. It's poked ahead. Carter Reed, can he get it? Trying to take the charge was Stover. No call on that, and then it just goes out of bounds back to Elk City.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that no call. I think they both made a lot of contact there. Maybe a little bit of a flop as well, so probably good no call.
Elk City puts it off the glass and it rolls in. Keys with another tough basket. He's got 7. Makes an 8-point game, 31-23. Boomers the other way. Reed answers top of the key for 3. Carter Reed straight away with the big 3-pointer. He's got 7. Boomers now up 11, 34-23. That matches their largest lead. Nice behind the back by Stover. Kicks left corner. Keys launches the 3. Strong. Rebound taken by Connor Price, He's got top the key. They'll feed over to Hutchins, left side. Poked at and knocked out of bounds, they say. Last touch by Jeremiah Jackson. 5:14 remaining third quarter. Boomers will have the inbounds in front of their own bench. Carter Reed triggers. Floats it up, looking for Gaines. He'll put off the glass and in. Jeremiah Jackson got up, slapped the backboard. Didn't matter though. Gaines now in double figures with 11, lead scorer on the game. 36-23. Elk City the other way with possession trailing. Keys Euro steps into lane and Gaines just swats it into the second level. Goodness. He flew in. It's good defense by Isaiah Washington to cause a little Euro step. And Gaines all over it with the block.
That's not one that was questionable.
No,
we've had some other
no doubt.
potential goaltenders. That one's gone.
So Eastham the other way, or on the inbounds left wing, and Gaines is going to foul right in front of us. Trying to check on Eastham, freshman on freshman. Gaines his third foul. Third of the quarter for the Boomers, 4:49 remaining in the frame. As they lead 36-23, trying to pull away a bit from Elk City. As Jackson gets the inbounds in the backcourt, guarded tightly by Carter Reed. Into the corner, through Keys, trying to drive, and they'll say a foul there. Is who was it that forced him around?
It's probably going to be on Isaiah
Washington. And it is. So it's his second, 4th on Woodward in the court. Keys comes up, hobbling a bit. It's fine though. Washington will step out. I know we've got a timeout by Elk City, as Coach Full wants to talk about it. Western Drug, 1021 Oklahoma Avenue in Woodward. They've got a friendly and caring staff and a drive-through window that is awfully convenient. Always excellent service as well. Call 580-256. State Bank, they've got a branch now in Woodward. The new location, 2314 Williams Avenue. Silly State Bank. Home and commercial loans, mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and much more. Western Drug, Silly State Bank, powering Boomer sports this season. As out of the timeout will be Elk City possession. They trail 36-23 to the Boomers. 4:41 remaining third quarter. Boomers looking to even their record at 3-3. Elk City trying to get to 2-3. The inbound goes to Eastham, left block, kicks out in the corner to Keys. Dribbles back up top, gets the screen, rolls around it. Stolen away by Gaines. Just flips it ahead to Reed, wide open for the layup. No, block by Jackson from behind. Jeremiah Jackson. Oh, nope, they call goaltending. It is goaltending. Ooh, thought Jeremiah Jackson got the comeback block. So credit Carter Reed with the bucket. He's got 9. That's a 15-point advantage for him. That was a good effort by Jeremiah Jackson. Woo. He got up for it. Some substitutions. Webb back in for Elk City. Oh.
That's where I think the depth of the Boomers are going to benefit kind of as we're going into the later minutes of this game.
Actually, doesn't go super deep into their bench. Inbounds from Eastham, goes to Garza. Now Laredo steals it away. It was intended for Keys. Laredo kicks in the corner to Hutchins. Back to Laredo, driving right wing, puts up the runner, bounces around, out, rebound, flying in. Cole Moore can't corral it as Eastham able to get it and then draw the foul. So Moore picks up the foul. His first. And it is foul number 5 for the Boomers in the quarter, 0 by Elk City in this quarter.
It's going to be a long third quarter if this play keeps up. And again, this goes back to this just, you know, the Boomers are going to foul a lot anyways, just because of their aggressive nature of their defense. But, yeah, I think it's also, you know, kind of evident of the sloppy play they've had today is, you know, how many fouls they've had this early.
First free throw by Eastham, though, is off the mark. Eric, do you want to give you and Ely, more so you, a shout-out for games the last couple of days here at the Winter Classic? No, I'm kidding. Ely did a great job last night, so appreciate you guys stepping in and doing that as we finished up our road to the top football-wise. Second free throw for Eastham does fall. So he's got 6. Makes it 38-24. Boomers still with a 14-point lead. Cole Moore, top key, feeds to Laredo. We'll swing it to Gaines, left corner. 4 minutes even remaining in the frame. Gaines trying to attack, spins, baseline, up and under, puts up the runner and gets it to go. A little flip, good. Gaines with 13. Some fancy footwork by the freshman. So fights through traffic, 3:45 remaining in the frame. Opened up 40-24. Elk City back the other way. Eastham feeds Garza, left corner for 3, and he'll nail it. Tucker Garza, 3 threes in this game. He's got 10. Takes a 13-point lead for the Boomers, 40-27. Price drives, kicks to Moore, left corner, loses the handle, and then moves it out of bounds off of. It rolled out, and we're waiting on a signal.
Yeah, I don't think either official really saw who that went out on. Personally, I thought it went out on the Boomers, and I think they're going to get away with that.
Yeah, they are, because they're going to keep the possession in front of their own bench. 3:27 remains third quarter. As Gaines will inbound into Price. Back over to Gaines. Left wing open for the 3, and that's too strong. Rebound poked around, finally corralled by Eastham. Elk City takes the possession, trailing 40-27. Eastham top the key, guarded by Moore. Has to pick up his dribble. Now has to find somebody. Finds Garza, left wing. He's picked up by Price. Garza wanting to attack. Just below the right elbow. Pulls up for the jumper. That runs out. Rebound scooped up by Gaines. He'll feed ahead to Hutchins. Hutchins driving down the right side. Just tries to put up the shot. He crashes to the floor. I think drew the foul. Maybe on the floor, though, before the shot. It is on Garza. His first. And the team, or his second, team's first in the quarter. It was on the floor. So the Boomers have the possession. But it'll be inbounds beneath the right block. Gaines pulls it to Laredo. Free throw line. He's under some pressure, floats back down to Gaines, left block. Gaines goes up, and he's fouled. Thought it was going to be a block for a second by Jeremiah Jackson. The Gaines will go to the free throw line. Gotta give credit to Jeremiah Jackson. He's tried to match that height.
Yeah, I think Garza, who's got 2 technicals already this tournament, I think he got away with a potential technical there because he kind of tossed the ball at Gaines with Gaines laying on the ground.
So Gaines at free throw line, makes the first. He's got 14. Third foul on Jeremiah Jackson, second of the quarter for Elk City. Boomers lead 41-27. 2:51 remaining third quarter as Cole Reed will step in for Gage Hutchins. Gaines for the second free throw, dips and shoots. That one falls as well. So he's got 15. Boomers lead again by 15, 42-27. Elk City back the other way. To get to Easton across timeline. He's double team, stolen away by Laredo. Feeds it ahead to Price, 2-on-2. Price bounces down to Colt Moore, goes for the shot. He's fouled on the way up. Shot no good for Colt Moore to the free throw line. Good steal by Laredo. Nice feed by Price. And they'll get Logan Webb for his first.
The Boomers have forced 18 turnovers now.
First free throw for Moore runs out. I was going to say the points off those, though, not as high.
Yeah,
they
that's
just haven't been able to capitalize off the turnovers.
That's the thing is, Boomers been able to capitalize on the turnovers. They could easily be setting at 50 right now.
Moore makes the second free throw, so he splits the pair, has his first point of the game, 43-27. The Boomers lead now. Pass. Ooh, watch out over here in the stands. That was too high. That's out of bounds. Back to the Boomers. There's Damon Jackson looking for Jeremiah.
Nicole Graff almost got in on the action on that one.
Gosh, gonna duck a little bit. 2:32 remaining third quarter. Woodward leading 43-27. Inbound goes to Colt Moore. Now to Gaines at the W. Trying to direct some traffic. Hands off to Connor Price. Left corner, Cole Reed. Pumps. He drives baseline for the layup and good over Jeremiah Jackson. I love what Cole Reed is doing so far this season. He's got 7. Just nice and fundamental.
And honestly, it's not the point scoring that impresses me about Cole, but it's how he plays on defense.
Yes. As Garza the other way, down the right side on the baseline. He'll pull up and drill it. 12 points for him. 16-point lead for the Boomers, 45-29. That Garza almost, he does essentially force the turnover. Almost had the steal, and they'll say last touch on the pass by Cole Reed. It'll be out of bounds, 2-0.
Yeah, Garza got just enough to kind of knock the pass off, and Cole kind of got Cole on the fingertips as it went out of bounds.
2 minutes remaining third quarter. Woodward with the 45-29 advantage. Easton for Elk City bounces down to Damon Jackson. His shot on the baseline, off the side of the backboard. Rebound picked up by the Boomers.
Good defense by Laredo.
Left wing, Laredo will maybe get rewarded. Tries to put up the runner. No good there. Colt Moore with the rebound that's poked out of bounds. Last touch by Elk City. Yeah, Laredo's played hard in his minutes. Hasn't gone on board yet. Has been hustling. Price the inbounder beneath the basket. Finds a cut. Caden Gaines left side. Easy layup for Gaines. He's got 17. So 47-29. Boomers extending their advantage. Trying to put Elk City down by 20, and a timeout taken by Coach Full as he sees Sains kind of leaning in the favor of the Boomers with 1:30 in the third quarter. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Ken, and Weatherford. Smith & Co. Auction and Realty. Smith & Co. is Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. They're your #1 choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call 580-256-3975 or email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. M&D Smith & Co. powering Boomer Sports this season. As Woodward with the 18-point advantage over Elk City. Trying to put away the Elks. It's a 63-21 game the first time, Eric, but Elk City, got to give credit, has brought a pretty good fight this time around.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, we look at the difference for, almost a 20-point difference with 1:30 to go here in the third, but it hasn't really felt that way.
Yeah.
It has definitely felt like it's been a much closer game. So credit Elk City on kind of making the adjustments they need to do. kind of capitalize on when the Boomers are struggling.
So out of the timeout, Elk City with the possession as Webb inbounds it to Garza. They feed it to Keys to break the pressure. Keys races down the right side of the lane, and he'll draw the fouls. Cole Reed lit him up a little bit as he was driving in. Cole frustrated with himself there, thought he may have been able to poke it away instead.
Yeah,
so his first,
team
Cole, sixth.
Cole may have got tied up a little bit kind of on his arm and wasn't able to make a good play, and that's all he was probably more frustrated with.
So Keys to the line with 7 points. The first free throw catches the right side of the rim, hits the glass, and out to the left. Remains 47-29, Boomer advantage. Keys couple dribbles for the second free throw and a third and a fourth. Spins the ball, dips and shoots. That one pops out. It's halfway down. Rebound collected by Gaines. Boomers push ahead to Moore. It's Reed. Gaines, left corner to Laredo, trying to find a cutting Colt Moore on the baseline. That's knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Garza to deny that pass. That 17 third quarter. Boomers lead 47-29. To make it a 20-point game. Inbound goes over the head of Carter Reed. Stolen away by Elk City, and Laredo. Ooh, tough steal there. Kind of bodied up on Keys. Back the other way to Gaines. Into the paint. Spin. A little tough shot. Flying in. Laredo's second chance. That doesn't go. Rebound poked out. Taken by Keys as Elk City controls. Boomers can't take advantage of the fast break. 58 seconds remaining in the quarter. Now steal by Colt Moore on a pass. He's driving, and a tough foul by Stover. And Colt Moore goes to the free throw line on the steal. One of those kids that just has some good instincts on him, Eric. I mean, whether it's football, basketball, he's just seemingly in the right place at the right times.
Yeah, and I always felt like that's kind of where the best part of his game was kind of on the defensive side. I loved having him as if we needed somebody to really face guard somebody or, to try to get a quick steal. Colt was kind of the guy we tried to put in the right position.
Gaines will check out, give way to Gage Hutchins as Colt Moore makes the first free throw. Next one can put the Boomers up by 20 with 54 seconds in the third quarter. The second free throw rattles around and falls. Moore with 3, the Boomers lead 49-29. Elk City back the other way, Stover with the pass to Easton. That one almost batted stolen. As left wing by Easton, picked up by Cole Reed. Cole Reed tied on him. And now the poke, almost the steal, diving for it, can't quite get there. Cole Reed drawing some ovation from the crowd for his efforts.
Now that's the thing about the Boomer defense this year. They're going to lay it out all on the line. They're going to do everything they can. They don't, and that's what I'm saying. They're going to have fouls at times because of the way they play their defense.
Inside pass to Webb and swatted by Cole Reed, who lets him know about it. Cole fired up. Sophomore been super impressive again on that defensive side. He's got 7 points. This will be Keys beneath the right block. Looks for the inbound for Elk City. 31 seconds remains third quarter. Counts on. Finally, Keys just floats it to the top of key to Stover. He'll turn, drive, kick right side. Eastham, mid-range shot, just a bit off the mark. Rebound taken by Cole Reed. Feeds ahead to Carter Reed in the corner to Moore. Top up to Cole, left wing. 18 seconds remaining in the frame as Aaron Laredo takes it at the top. Feeds back to Cole. 12 seconds on the left wing. Down to 10, and got some traffic underneath and a foul. Is that on the Boomers or is that on
I think
Webb?
it's going to be on Webb.
It is. And that's 5, so that's free throws now for the Boomers.
Yeah, as Gage made a hard cut to the basket, and Webb moved in there. I don't think it was trying to necessarily foul, not necessarily trying to make contact with their legs. Just got tied up.
They collide pretty hard, yeah. So, Hutchins to the line for some free throws. First one does fall. So he's got 5 tonight, or this afternoon. We're getting into tonight. It's 6 o'clock. We're inching our way there.
We're at tonight. I'm going to say
okay.
we're at tonight.
We're at tonight.
To me, anything after 5 o'clock, we're at tonight.
It's tonight. Okay. So 5 for Hutchins. As the Boomers up 50-29, 9 seconds remaining in third quarter. Second free throw pops out. Rebound taken by Elk City, and Jackson Gage almost comes away with the steal, climbs the wall, trying to save it. 6 seconds remaining in the third. Elk City keeps it. They trail by 21, 50-29. Keys the inbounder, full court. Guarded tightly by Reed, and now turnover. Yeah, he's moving.
He was moving, thinking that was a where he had the full baseline after a made shot.
And he didn't, because it was not a made shot.
Right.
So a turnover forced essentially by the Boomers. So they'll get another crack with 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Carter Reed, the inbounder. Gets the play in the left corner, left wing to Hutchins. He'll pull up, tough shot, took a slap to the hand, and that's a foul on the shot. Gage Hutchins draws it, goes to the line. And that'll be on Jeremiah Jackson, his third. Or his fourth, excuse me. With 3 seconds remaining in the third, Hutchins back to the line. He's got 5, trying to extend the Boomers' 50-29 lead. Split the pair the last time up. First free throw, that one falls. I believe it was just a 2-point shot, not quite the 3. Find that answer on this one.
I think it should have been 3.
It's 2, okay. So Hutchins makes it. Oh no.
I think that was a 3. I don't think he was. I think he was a good step behind the line.
Okay, he was. So it was 3 free throw opportunities. So Gage has made the first 2. 52-29, Boomers ahead with 3 seconds remaining in third quarter. Hutchins trying to make all 3 of the free throws. It does. Clean. 8 points for Gage. Boomers lead by 24. This will be Damon Jackson inbounding for Elk City. Gets into Keys deep in the corner. He's got nowhere to go. And that's how he in the corner is. Graham Easton somehow comes away with the shot, but it's way off the mark. And we'll go to the final frame with Woodward on top of Elk City, 53-29, the boys' third place game. Warner Classic, Boomer TV, Z92.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Boys' third place game. Woodward in control, 53-29. As they won that third quarter, 22-8. Pulling away now, trying to from the Elks. As it'll be Elk City possession to begin the fourth. They're working right to left in this half. Easton, the inbounder, right in front of us, opposite the scorer's table. Throw in the backcourt to Jackson, Damon Jackson. Left wing to Garza. He's double teamed by Hutchins. Carter Reed tries to float pass to Stover. Gets the top key, right corner to Easton. Now he sees the double team. Boomers force the pressure. Gaines gets the steal, pokes it out to Carter Reed. Bounce pass over to Hutchins. Nice floater down to Cole Reed for the shot, and it's just off. He's short-armed it a bit. Good steal and ball movement by the Boomers, but another situation, Eric, where they can't capitalize on it.
Can't capitalize on the opportunities you get. Fortunately, you kind of stretched out this lead enough. It's not going to hurt you as much, but you still got to capitalize.
And they foul after the miss by Carter Reed. So Elk City with it. Reed's double team near the timeline. Had got it across. Now the backcourt is Easton. He finally gets ahead to Damon Jackson, left wing. He'll drive. Tough shot over a couple Boomer defenders and gets it home. That one just a little bit of a prayer. They got it. His first basket of the game. 53-31. Boomers still lead. Price, right wing to the free throw line to Gaines. In the corner. Carter Reed pumps, drives, has the layup chance and gets it with the left hand off the glass. Carter Reed with 11 in this one. 55-31, Boomers on top. 6:55 remaining in the game. Easton working to Damon Jackson now over to Keys, far left corner, able to break the pressure. He'll drive to the paint, kicks right corner to Stover. Picked up by Cole Reed. Back up to Keys, so reset the offense. 6:40 remains in the game. Eastham takes it left wing. Flips to Stover behind him. Up top to Garza. Elk City trying to work the possession. Garza step back three in the face of Gaines. That's off the left side of the rim, no good. Rebound scooped up by Cole Reed. This pass ahead, though, stolen by Garza the other way. 3-on-2 for Elk City. Garza just takes himself the little finger roll off the right side, a little short. Rebound picked up by Hutchins. Races ahead with his 3-on-2, gives it to Caden Gaines, and then they'll say a block on Stover, who tried to get in front of Gaines. So that's the third on Stover, first of the quarter for Elk City. I say number 4, okay. Inbound from Gaines, goes to Reed, top the key, puts it back down to Gaines, right block, and puts the shot off the glass in there. Stover tried to stay with him, but couldn't. It's 19 for Gaines. This Movers lead 57-31. Damon Jackson, free throw line to Stover, or excuse me, top the key. Hands back to Eastham. It'll set up the offense. 5:55 remain in the game. Movers with a 26-point lead. Eastham double team, now triple team right elbow. Garza tries to fly in, and another block by Cole Reed underneath as it goes out of bounds. Cole Reed, just beautiful rotations defensively right now.
He's playing great. He just has a knack for the ball. Really on all the read. I mean, because Crosby, that's, you know, really it's the defensive side that he excels in, but you know, just overall, I mean, I think they all just have a great knack and IQ for the basketball.
And now Caden Gaines with a block on the inbound as Jackson tried to put it up. Hutchins gets bored, goes to Laredo. He's challenged at the rim and a block by Eastham. So a few blocks going around here. As everybody getting up. Movers keep possession. 5:37 remaining in the game. They lead 57-31. Bryce, the inbounder, gets it to Carter Reed in the paint, below the free throw line, hands off to Gaines. He's double teamed on the pass. Back to Carter, up and under move by Carter. The little floater that's a bit strong on the jump shot. Rebound underneath by Garza. He's double teamed though. Hutchins steals it away and he puts it off glass right side. Relentless pressure again by the Boomers. Another turnover and capitalizing this time with Hutchins. He's got 10. 5:13 remains in the game. Boomers lead 51-39. And now a foul in the backcourt. As looked like maybe Price was trying to poke at Garza. Colin Webber, excuse me. Nope, they actually get Carter Reed, his third. Second foul of the quarter for the Boomers with 5:09 remaining in the game. Well in control, 59-31.
Having issues.
We're trying to do two jobs at once.
Yes. I misspelled Bradley's name on a post.
Oh, Eric.
Now I'm trying to get all corrected. Now I'm
left corner, Keys with the three. That pops out. It was open. Couldn't get it. Laredo with the board. Gives up to Gaines. Left wing in the corner. Carter Reed, the long two falls. Carter Reed with 13 there. The Movers lead by 30, 61-31. 4:45 left. Top key Damon Jackson will take it for Oak City. And oh, that should be a charge. It is, as he just lowered the shoulder right to Kate Gaines' sternum. Gaines a little slow to get up. That one will take the breath out. Yeah, it was right to the old rib cage. He's fine. Just needs a minute to catch his breath. And now he's saying, why am I getting subbed out? Well, son, you took the shoulder. You need to catch your breath a second.
he's a gamer. He
is.
He hates having to come out of the game for anything.
Just going to catch his breath a minute. That's Cole Reed comes in. Be Cole and Carter Reed on the floor. It's Carter with the dribble. Goes over to Gage Hutchins right side in the corner to Laredo. Laredo, the runner, pulls up. That one just a bit offline right side. Rebound fought forward and stolen back away by Carter Reed. He'll put it up and in. Took it away from Logan Webb, who came down with board. Reed with 15. And now a foul full court on Laredo as the inbound goes to Keys. Laredo, his first foul. Third foul of the quarter for the Boomers. They lead them 63-31, 4:20 remaining in the game. This is the backcourt. Eastham goes to Keys. He's double teamed. Trying to work that pressure. Boomers still applying it. Eastham double team. Finds Keys from left wing. Hutchins raw on Keys, though. Drives by everybody. Up and under layup. No good. Second chance by Damon Jackson. Draws the foul. Will lead to free throws for Elk City. Get Cole Moore for his seconds.
think I got my correction fixed. So.
Okay. Miranda did find out, did she, or did she tell you?
Miranda, I got it fixed. I don't think she I got it fixed. Don't worry.
As Jackson makes the first free throw, he's got 3 points. Connor Sunderland coming into the ballgame for the Boomers. Jackson ready for his second free throw, pulls it up and nails it. So he's got 4. Boomers still lead by 30, 63-33. Right corner, Cole Reed, double team. Gets out Laredo, top key, he'll drive, goes for the layup, and that's just a bit strong. Good take, but couldn't get it to fall for Laredo. As Elk City the other way, Easton within the backcourt, double team to head to Damon Jackson. Tries to get over to the right corner, pass batted. Connor Sunderland picks up the steal. He's ahead to Carter Reed. He'll drive left side, flies in off the glass. He's got 17. Carter Reed heated up in the second half. The Boomers with the 65-33 lead, 3:37 left. We got a whistle and a tech on Carter Reed.
I think he must have turned around and said something not
Carter. So again, Carter Reed for the tech, his fourth foul, I should say. Now Jackson will go to the free throw line.
Be interested to see what.
That's Jackson at the free throw line, misses the first. Damon Jackson. Yeah, I don't know what he said. We'll have to check. We'll have to follow up with that one after the end. Second free throw does fall for Jackson, so we'll split the pair. We'll see Mason Bourne step into the game for Carter Reed. Mason seeing his first time tonight. As will be Easton on the sideline, opposite of his own bench. There's then Keys in the backcourt. 3:35 remains. It's up by 31, 65-34. Top key Webb kicks to the left corner. Damon Jackson thought about the shot, now tries to attack on Laredo. He'll lose the handle. Mason Bourne flies in, gets on the ground for it, and draws the foul. Bourne off the bench, able to collect the loose ball, force a foul on Damon Jackson.
It's always nice to come in and get a steal right away.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's 25 turnovers.
Defense pressure has been legit. Boomers lead 65-34. Colmore with possession. Top key. Now we got J.D. Calderon in. Right wing. Lost his glasses on the floor. And they're going to stop play for a second.
Sorry, you're broken.
J.D.
Nope. It looked like to me they were broken.
They're good. He's fine. J.D. Calderon in for the first time. He's got the right corner, thinks about the shot. He'll take it. Calderon does it! Oh, J.D.
J.D., baby.
Got him one. A big three for J.D. Calderon. As he's got his first basket. 68-34. Jackson trying to get his lick back on the other three. That one off the mark. So J.D. wins the battle on that one. Boomers the other way as Gaines. Down to Mason Bourne. His shot in traffic too strong. Rebound taken by Elk City. Trying to get everybody baskets now. 2:40 remaining in the game. Boomers lead 68-34 and a timeout taken by Coach Full. Oh, no timeouts, just substitution. All right, what Hartley say anyway?
JD's head's going to be about massive now.
Was it timeouts or was it substitution?
No, it is timeout.
Okay. All right, had to clarify. Great Plains Bank, Heritage, Trust, Respect, those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. Deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with communities with which their customers live and work. Also Compass Athletics, from sports equipment to championship trophies and everything in between. Visit 2024 Main Street Woodward or call 580-256-7045. Compass Athletics, Great Plains Bank. 68-34, Boomers have doubled up Elk City with a few minutes left in the game. J.D. Calderon got his first big three.
I was actually talking to him about that before the game because he missed one.
Yes.
Last night.
Had a chance last night, couldn't get to go down. So Elk City with possession out of the timeout as they've gone to some of their backups. Cameron Nicholson into the ball game. They'll have it top of the key. They'll work around left side to Putman. Evan Putman. Let's pick up his dribble, guarded by Gaines. Now back up to Nicholson. Oak City just working the offense. His pull will try to take it. Drives, kicks out, left wing. Putman for the three. That's off mark, poked out of bounds. They say by Oak City and Elijah Gillens. Now we get some more of the Boomers in.
It's going to be Cooper Johnson, number 14, and Bennett Smith is going to be wearing number 12.
Usually number 35 on the JV. As Colleron, left wing, launches a deep three. That one off the side, no good. Teed that one up a little short. So it remained 68-34 Boomers lead. Most of the twos in now on both sides. Putman top of the key. We'll hand off around the corner to Nicholson, trying to drive. Left-handed layup off the mark, but the follow through by Gillens goes down. So Elijah Gillens with the 2 points, his first basket. 68-36, Boomers the other way. Colt Ward trying to drive left side. Good look, that doesn't fall. Third chance, though, swatted away by Gillens. Well, they say last touch by, they say last touch by Oak City. Boomers keep possession with a minute 25 remaining. Clock is still running, not sure what.
I think at this point they're
Just run a clock. Okay.
Let it run.
We'll let Harrison off hook for that one. As Moore top the key to Colleron. He's going to attack the floater in traffic. Makes home. And he gets the end one. JD Colleron on fire.
JD.
JD. Colleron. Oh, the senior. 5 points off the bench for JD. They'll get Gillens for the foul. JD looked for the three-point play and nails it. He's got the free throw. 6 for JD.
Alternative team. Get JD.
Alternative team. Minute 5 remaining of the game. Boomers lead 71-36. Top of the key. Bounce pass down in the paint. Nice little floater left side from Poole falls for Oak City. His first basket. 71-38. Oh, they're chanting on JD now as the student section. Right wing, JD thinks about it instead. Feeds over to Ben Smith. So just hand back off to JD. 40 seconds remaining of the game. Boomers lead 71-38. Left wing, Moore in the corner. Johnston trying to feed it back over to Smith. Stolen away by Gillens. Gillens backs out. 25 seconds remaining. Boomers well in control all their way to third place in the Winter Classic. Top of Keats Putman with it. So handoff to Denman around the side. His floater a little strong. Rebound though collected by Putman on the right block, and he'll draw the foul with 12 seconds. He'll get Mason Bourne for the foul for the Boomers. Shooting 2 free throws will be Putman for Oak City. First one off the back iron, no good. Woodward on top, 71-38. Gonna take this third place today. Second free throw, that one falls for Putman. His first points. Brewers back the other way. As pass out of bounds. Go back to Oak City. 8 seconds remaining. We'll see if Oak City tries to take a shot.
I think Coach Fold just kind of said,
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Let's just let this thing run out.
Down to 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that is the ball game. Woodward has beat Oak City for a second time this season, 71-38, to claim third place in the Winter Classic boys bracket. We'll step aside, come back with the post game. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Life never stops moving. Between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up. like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer. Pipe Lanes Tire.
Boys have taken third place in the Winter Classic with a 71-39 win over Elk City. Well, let's take a look at your post-game stats. Lead the Boomers tonight. Caden Gaines, 19 points. Strong effort as well from Carter Reed. He had 17. Really caught fire down the stretch for the Boomers as they pulled away that second half. Gage Hutchins winds up with 10. He gets 7 from Cole Reed, 6 from J.D. Calderon, 3 from Connor Price, 5 from Isaiah Washington, and a free throw from Connor Sutherland, also 3 from Colt Moore all at the line. For Elk City, leading them was Tucker Garza. He finishes with 12 points. He gets 7 from Kurt Keys, 6 from Graham Eastham, 5 from Damon Jackson, the leading scorers there. For the Elks, the Boomers really put it on the second half, pulled away 22-8 in that third quarter, and then they won the fourth, 18-10. Eric, ultimately you get the win. You go to 3-3, third place now in that tournament. Did what you needed to do, fought off the Elk City team that we talked about. A little bit different than that first time around. They're a little more settled into what Coach Foles wanted to do, with the Boomers' pressure just too much for the Elks today.
Yeah, and I think we saw a little bit of the fatigue factor for the Boomers today, kind of some of their struggles on the offensive end, because we don't necessarily have the percentages. They didn't have the best shooting game they've had, and I really feel like with the opportunities they had, if they were able to knock down some of the shots, this would have been a much greater win than it was. But that's going to happen when you play 3 games in 3 days. And you had to play Anadarko on. You had to play a tough Anadarko team on Tuesday night. So, just overall, you can't really complain too much about how the Boomers fought through it. And finished off the win.
And for Caden Gaines, he winds up taking all-tournament team for the Boomers as he 87 points across the 3 days, winds up averaging 29 in the tournament. So pretty solid there for Mr. Gaines.
I think that's pretty good.
That's okay. It's all right.
I think it works.
We'll see if he can do better next time. No, it's pretty solid there for Mr. Gaines as he takes all tournament team. R5 customer embroidery. When you work with R5, you can count on a quick, fun, and enjoyable process with results that consistently exceed expectations. Go chat with their screen printers about customized apparel. 817 Main Street in Woodward, or call 580-256-3579. Also Western Drug, 1021 Oklahoma Avenue. They've got a friendly and caring staff and a drive-through window that is awfully convenient. Always excellent service as well. Call 580-256-5586. R5 Western Drug, powering Boomer Sports this season. That brings us to our Bank of Western Oklahoma player of the game for the boys' side. On the girls, we're with co-players, Riley Douglas Fisher, Lex Mendel. Eric, I think we settled on Carter Reed tonight. Great second half for him, 17 points, did a lot other than scoring as well.
Yeah, he also had 5 boards, 2 on the offensive end, 3 assists and 2 blocks. So he was, Carter was really all over the place. And his leadership, I think, is huge for this Boomer team.
The senior was 17 tonight, and all the others. He's our Bank of Western Oklahoma player of the game for the boys. The Bank of Western Oklahoma goes beyond banking. No matter where you are, Bank of Western Oklahoma is always close. Find a location near you at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Well, championship games coming up for the Winter Classic. So if you're around the Woodward area, want to come see those. On the boys' side, it's Liberal Yukon. The girls' side is about to be Yukon at Elk City for the Winter Classic Championship. For our side of things, though, we'll next catch you Tuesday night on the road in Kansas as the Boomers make the trip to Dodge City. That broadcast will be starting a little earlier than usual. The girls' game will start at 6. The boys will follow, so we'll move everything up about 30 minutes as we make that trek for the Boomers to take on the Demons. Ought to be a lot of fun in that. And thank everybody as well for tuning in all weekend long as you've done, whether it be on Z92 and Boomer TV. And we are approaching tip-off for Bedlam basketball, OSU, OU at the Paycom Center as they're about to tip off at 7 o'clock. So we will bid you adieu. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and we will join in progress now with OU as we get set for Bedlam basketball. Have a good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Woodward Boomer Sports on News Talk Sports Z92. Follow the Boomers all season long on Z92 and Z92online.com. This has been a presentation of Tri-State Media, the Tri-State sports leader.